just can't get right. Love your background, Double O. Oh,
Thank
Hey,
you.
Marco, you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
Up, down, down, left, right, B, A. Oh, wait. Corbin's pissed. Let's get into it. All right. If you want to know why we're running late today, it's all Corbin's fault. He was crying, and I was just drinking up those salty tears, laughing my butt off.
wow.
We will get to that as soon as we get to news. But before we do, we're going to have a big video game type scenario going on here. We're going to do a little bit of Spider-Verse, and we're going to just drop some hot news that just happened a couple minutes ago. And that's going to be Corbin is going to drop that for us as soon as I get through saying hi to the chat. I don't even think we're going to talk about Shop Talk right away. I think we can get into that. Maybe we'll add some Shop Talk later. Not really much that I'm interested in, except for people still loving Gargoyle covers. They're trying to collect them all like they're fucking Pokemon. I don't know. Whatever. All right. Tommy Longbox, thanks for the sub. Tax show, baby. Pete, we need some new emojis to use. Yeah, we do.
I said that's going to be my weekend project.
Tongue face, have a good... Don't wreck the chat, Pete. Have a good show, fellas. Cheers, cheers.
Oh.
Thank you. Patrick says...
in the chat.
Yo.
What's up, Patrick? What's up, fam?
Yes, video games. Let's just finish off the rush. Yes, video game mechanics are the next big thing, but saying it for a year or two, yeah, I'm kind of with Patrick. I don't think they're the next big thing. I think they've been like, you better have bought them. But it starts next month for The Last of Us. I know that some people here are excited, and so is our friend Comic Man Indy. The War and Gears of War, God of War books, blah 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 blah. We'll get more into it. Emojis, that's from you. New emojis will be coming. My weekend project, thumb up. All right, Eric Hurd. Hi. I haven't talked to Eric in a while. I gotta probably call him. Lopez, you all have the honor of Darth Lopez joining the chat.
You're so humble.
Thank you for the sub. Okay, what's up, nerds? Who's late? It's Corbin's fault. You blame Corbin for that. What's up, gang? Thank you for the sub, Joe. What has Corbin got? Is that Shadow? Is that Shadow a cat? Hold on.
Yeah, it looks like
Christmas. Sitting on Nightcrawler's lap.
Oh, it's nice.
Telling him if she's naughty or nice. Good one, Joe. Christmas special. Do not go easy on him. Hey, yo, Dan the man.
Thank
Good
you. I
to see you.
appreciate that.
I have to go back up there. Hey, everyone. Ryan, what's going on? Sith Rule, thank you for the sub. Rock on, nerds. Rock on. Yo, Metal, what's good? Sareth, what do we got? Good evening, fellas, and what's up to the best chat around? Yeah, well, we do have one of the best chats around, I must agree. Well, it's the only chat I ever look at, so I mean, you're one of one.
Sareth.
I mean, what do we got? Dan the man said, hey, yo, Dan, good to see you, my man. BK, I'm here for Marco to run from my superior comic. Oh, good Lord. These newbies are always arrogant, aren't they? TMNT, cool guy, thank you for the sub. We cannot see what that emoji is, though.
it's a little wavy thing. I've seen it on YouTube.
Okay.
It just doesn't carry through to StreamYard.
Very good. Eric, good to see you. Evening, gentlemen. Evening. RIP Twitch. Yes. Yeah, really sad. I heard about that on my way to a Christmas concert today. That's little kids singing off key. What a wonderful fucking time that is. Darth Ruben, Ramus, whatever. Rama, Darth Ruben. Sup all. Sup, Ruben. Stick boys. Thank you for the sub. Let's get some tack fun going by jumping on some turtles and mushrooms. Absolutely. Mike, what do we say? What's up, fellas? What's up? Peter Parker Pants. Hello. Jeez, we're going through them all today. All right. Hello, Peter Parker Pants. Tyson, happy Wednesday, guys. It is Wednesday? Wow. Okay, cool. We got through them all for right now. So let's get Corbin, could you break some news?
We got one more, and it ties into what Corbin has to say.
No.
Patrick's.
Patrick, we already said hi to Patrick.
No, I know, but what Patrick just said, it's what we want to get into.
So this is what we're going to get into. Okay. He said early yes. Okay, let's get into it, Corbin. Tell us why you're depressed. You're crying, and I'm drinking up all the tears.
I'm so mad, Joe. Yeah, I don't even know. So we already know that James Gunn had talked about having new plans for DC, and he put out today that him and Peter Schaaf have a new DC slate ready to go. They couldn't be more over the moon about it. They'll be able to share some exciting information about their new project at the beginning of the year, or their first
Corbin, hold on. Stick boy, not the Twitch app. The guy that's a DJ named Twitch passed away today.
Yeah, dancer.
Let's before the chat goes crazy with that one.
Unfortunately, he did. Yes.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, Corbin. Go back to you crying.
No, it's all good.
Okay,
it's all good. But
yeah.
Apparently, he put a tweet out and he said that among those on the slate is Superman. And this was literally 25 minutes ago. In the initial stages, our story will be focusing on the earlier part of Superman's life, so the character will not be played by Henry Cavill. But we just had a great meeting with Henry, and we're big fans, and we're talking about a number of exciting possibilities to work together in the future. Not even maybe 5 minutes after that, Cavill put his own statement out on Instagram, basically saying, I've just had a meeting with, I'm going to read it. I'm not basically saying, I've just had a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran, and the sad news, everyone, I will, after all, not be returning as Superman, after being told by the studio to announce my return back in October, prior to their hire. This news isn't the easiest, but that's life. The change in the guard is something that happens. I respect that. James and Peter have a universe to build. I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes. Blah, blah, blah. For those who've been by my side through the years, we can mourn for a bit, but we must remember Superman's still around. He still exists. Everything stands for yada, yada, yada. Basically, that's it for Henry Cavill Superman. There's no more done, and it's annoying.
Welcome aboard, Captain Britain. Welcome to the MCU.
Over the weekend, Gunn had put to Twitter, it was the 44th anniversary of the classic Superman movie, and he was reiterating to fans that Superman is a huge priority, if not the biggest one. So, of course, what are they going to do? They are, as pointed out in the chat, going to start yet again with another Superman origin story. Well, not really an origin story. This is him when he first becomes Superman in Metropolis. So Superman the early years, because we have to keep going back.
Yeah, we need a year one Superman. That's
Batman
what we're all
years,
dying
exactly. And
I told y'all better.
I'm
sorry. What Gunn does, don't let him in charge of shit. You got to have somebody looking over him.
I am pissed. Like, to put your hand, you have an entire universe. You don't have to put your fingerprints on every fucking. Excuse me.
No, it's all right.
We're 5 minutes in.
Single thing, like you have a character, an actor who is beloved, who I didn't like him necessarily in the role that he was under previous management, but him as Superman, I enjoyed that. And he wanted to be Superman, and we wanted him back. And so then you say, no, we're going to do it again for a whole nother story that we've already seen before. We didn't like it the first time. MCU, the MCU will do better with him, because right now I'm annoyed. I would be literally pissed right now. You were promised one thing, you get in there, yes, it's life, but it's effed up, and now we got to go through another origin story for the DC universe. We know these characters. Like, that's part of the problem. Like, give us new stories. Build on the lore that you've already had with these legacy characters like Batman, like Superman. You already did good when you did, like, not an origin story, but doing a year one done right with the Batman. And then
that's how they did right with it. They did the Riddler right. They didn't do Batman right in that movie. Batman's some emo fuck.
I think they did Batman.
No, listen.
At the beginning, if you read the early Batman year one and those early stories, Batman wasn't exactly the bastion of truth and justice. It was derived from vengeance. So I thought they nailed him right too. Mind you, there's more exploration.
You just don't like the actor. That's different than not liking.
Listen. Exactly. Thank you, Pete.
I'm wearing a night suit because I'm Batman and I'm depressed.
Listen, okay. There's some goth in there, but that's not the point.
Not
the point
goth. Is emo.
The point is, I'm pissed. And to find this out 10 minutes, I literally got home from work, have something I got to do in about 40 minutes. I'm like, I'm going to hang with my guys, have some fun. I fire up, the chat. I look up comic news just to be abreast of stuff that happened. I knew this stuff talked about. And then I see that and I went, are you kidding me? And then the StreamYard opened up.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I'm just saying, told you so. Besides that, I'm saying, yeah, told you so also on both accounts. He's not coming back as Superman, and you don't let James Gunn go out there and run wild.
He was back though.
You don't let James Gunn run. Hey, get into this is the Dave Filoni of freaking DC.
Partially responsible for this, but I feel like if there's somebody that you really want to blame, there's like really one person you can blame for this, and that is Dwayne Johnson. He pushed hard to have Henry Cavill come back in his movie, and his movie didn't do. I'm gonna be nice and say it didn't do so well. So because of that, now Henry Cavill can be pushed aside. Rock can't even fight for him because he pushed hard to get him back in there.
You just threw Rock under. Hey, you better watch out. You just threw Rock under the bus. You better watch out.
I'm just speaking truth, man. That's what happened.
Well,
that's what I saw.
It was a mistake for DC to put all of their eggs in a Black Adam basket. Like, that was a mistake from the jump. I don't think anyone argued that. I had hope that the Rock star power would help. I had hope that some of the casting, it looked decent enough, that it was a good story, and that Henry Cavill being Superman would maybe vault this back into another level. I didn't expect.
Can't we watch it on HBO Max tomorrow or something?
Yeah, it was this week. I think it's gonna be this weekend.
Hey, Chef.
Well, there you go.
I went to the theater to see it, so I mean, you can blame me if you want.
I was going to.
The Rock. I saw it. I paid money to go see him in the theater, so I went to see the movie.
You did your part.
So I did my part.
And that's the thing; they're going younger, and Brandon is older than Ralph is older than Cavill, so it's not likely. But I wish it were. We're gonna get a yuck jokey Superman who's like 19 or 20, gonna be played by Harry Styles or some shit. Like, I'm annoyed, man. I don't like.
Harry Styles is part of NSYNC, so that works out perfectly with it. They like the boy band. There's like that Twilight
singing Watermelon Sugar to Lois Lane or something. I don't know. Like, it's gonna be annoying.
Watermelon Sugar? Is that the Bye Bye song? Bye.
I forgot. Isn't that a song? I think it is.
It is.
Yeah, it is a song.
Harry Styles.
I had it right.
But you're singing Bye Bye,
Harry
Marco.
Styles song I know. Yeah, you dated me now.
That's when Corbin was a baby.
Or was it the Backstreet Boys?
Well, then how old is that dude?
Harry Styles is like, that's what I say. He's like, he's actually like my age probably. I was being dramatic by saying some young guy like 18 or 19. I don't know 18 or 19.
He was Star Fox at the end of Eternals.
Yeah, he's not gonna be it then.
They're not gonna do. That's what I'm saying. Like, all this stuff makes sense, and that'd be cool. And if they had, if let me just say this: if you were James Gunn, you come into a spot right now where you have pretty much a wide open template, right? You have different universes. You have whatever the hell the Joker is. You have the Batman. You had Black Adam. You had the Suicide Squad. Who was that guy? A John Cena character?
Oh, Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. They're all in this universe, right? And then Henry Cavill is Superman in this universe. You could have came in and said, okay, we have all these different worlds.
Love Christopher.
Develop movies and stories in these specific worlds. And then if you want to do some type of crisis or whatever, you could have done that. And then at that point, gone back and done a younger Superman, or taken, the Henry Cavill Superman and gone somewhere else. You could have developed it differently while managing all these different universes in this world you have. But instead, no, we got to do what everybody else has to do. This whole original, what's up, Jeffrey? This whole original, let's make everyone younger start again. Like, no, the reason why the Batman, which, by the way, remember, was supposed to be a project originally for Ben Affleck, but he pulled out. And that's why it got recast to Robert Pattinson. So that would have been a legacy character for Batman anyway. So I just don't understand. Lord of Brooklyn, do not right now, bro. I'm telling you, I am not in the mood right now. I am not the one.
I wouldn't test him, BK. I wouldn't test him today.
Give him some space. You got
it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop talking, but I just don't understand.
No, I love rants. Keep it going.
And DC is so just inept. Okay, you're right. I'm gonna stop. This
good.
is something we see in their comics with their stupid 5G.
Oh yeah,
we saw this before. With what they did in the next slate, the next Batman, all this other bull, and now the crisis on Infinite Earths or whatever the case may be, and then they made it that once they realized that their initial, event of 2022 wasn't going to blow off. Then they got tied into the crisis. So now you just have a lackluster crisis, further watering down the work originally done with the original one. And that's on the comic side. And so now we got the movie side, which I don't know what the hell they're doing. We have an Aquaman 2 going to come out, like a Flash movie that was supposed to, again, could be another seismic event for the DC universe with all their movies that now is going to be a standalone. Are we going to see it? Is it going to be Batgirl? Like,
at this point, I kind of hope it's just Batgirl. At this point, just stop.
Yeah,
but you know what though? It's good. It's good to finally hear DC fans go like, instead of everything's gonna be all right. Yeah, this is fucked. Like it's fucked. Because if I have to hear one more fan tell me, like, dude, I want DC to do well, I really do. If I got to hear one more time about how original or how great their writing is, or how they've got the best right, it's just bullshit. They keep fucking rehashing everything. Marvel's always got new number ones. Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking DC does too, except for the difference is every once in a while one of Marvel's hits. DC never fucking... when was the last time DC fucking hit something? Seriously, when's the last time they fucking hit something? In the comics.
Oh, in the comics, it's been years. What? The
Batman Who Laughs?
Thank you.
But they couldn't land that fucking plane.
Well, because they ran that plane to the ground. Like, they took the Batman Who Laughs, it went up, and they said, oh, wow, let's just keep going. Let's
keep making more of them.
Oh, punchline. I guess you could say punchline for a minute for Batman.
No, but it's not a hit, dude. That's not long lasting.
It was a bunch.
Dude, what about the fucking Watchmen? they had that Watchmen
That was
series that was
bold.
hot as shit. And but wait, what happened? It wasn't a pandemic that screwed that one up. They just fucking stopped printing it for 6 months and then decided to come back to it.
I just don't understand. I mean that, and they like, you have that happening while you also have DC hinting for an official crossover of Marvel that's apparently coming soon, which God help us all. You have DC Comics confirming that Christopher Reeve's Superman and Michael Keaton's Batman are in the same universe. Why does it even matter right now? Well, we thought it would matter because this new movie with the Flash will come out that would tie in one last time seeing Ben Affleck and seeing Michael Keaton as Batman. But now we're gonna have a new Superman and we're throwing this all together. Do we even need a Flash movie to tie into universes that no longer exist? I just dare any
BK, why are you screaming?
BK, you messing right now, bro.
Why are you screaming?
You bugging.
Hey,
bugging,
there's
bro.
trolling and then there's just being flat out wrong. You're just
bugging,
flat out
bro.
wrong, bro.
You bugging,
This ain't the day
right?
you get to do it.
No, you bugging on me, man. This is some serious news. No, I'm playing. BK, we cool, but right now, nah.
I know, and usually he's the positive one, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just not happy right now, and I'm. It's one thing when it's like saying, like, you on a bus or a plane or something, and you sitting down, you expecting okay, like it might be bumpy, but we're gonna get from point A to point B. And in the middle of the way, we're like, oh, we don't actually know where we're going. Oh, let's turn around and start over. Oh, we're gonna go higher and descend, like some bull. I'm done.
I get it. You got punched in the groin before you walked in the room.
Ooh,
I like how he's
trying.
tried not to swear too. I'm just trying to get a big old string of swear words together. He just hasn't done it yet. So keep going, Corbin.
No, I really can't. I can't cuss. I already cussed once. I don't cuss until I'm angry. I'm pretty angry right now. Don't you, Tyson? Listen, man. I don't even know what that means. In this case, I'm just mad because I've been fighting for DC. Marco knows, Pete knows, Double O, you know. Like, I've been on DC's ass. Like,
I've been killing you for years on it, dude.
Exactly. Yeah. Trying to keep accountable. Like, hey, there's been some positives. Hey, Marvel has some messes too. Like, I love all comics, but at the end of the day, DC, yeah, I gravitate toward Batman, to Superman, toward these movies. I put up for fucking Batwoman. Like, I was backing that up.
Yeah, did you like Bat Nipple Batman 2 or some shit like that?
No, it was Batman Forever. But yeah, Bat Nipple, whatever. Point being, for me to look now
Lopez,
and realize that
you like garbage, dude. You're just a trash diver, dude. There's no way that movie was,
but it wasn't great.
It
was trash.
That this universe doesn't have a plan. And yeah, I guess we'll wait till next month when James Gunn puts his rollout of what he plans on doing. But this is not a good look in the right direction. And it puts a lot of the stuff that was already established coming out just horrible. What did AOA say? I'm sorry. What did he say? Good grief, Corbin Crowley gets action once. That's not, dude. I don't give a fuck about the value of these comics. I really don't care about that. I care about
actually a fan.
About the stories,
yeah,
and where they're going. That I don't like. This is what I'm about, yo. This is my stuff. I'm sure it's your stuff. You're watching this. Like, this is what we do. So you're saying right now, by the way, we're gonna invest money and time that we can get back on stories that don't matter. That means something to me because I got a life. We all do. We put time and money. Double O was talking about Black Adam putting his money on to watch a movie that's going to fail and it's going to ruin everything. And I'm not blaming just Black Adam, but the point being, as fans, we are invested. And you want to know that what we are investing in is going to have a positive return. And I cannot say that with DC. I can't say that with many comic books I bought this year. And obviously, I can't see that for the foreseeable future. Sure didn't see it with Phase 4 for Marvel. So I'm just, I don't know, man. Like,
Corbin, let me ask you a question. Yeah. Are you more upset that Henry Cavill is no longer going to portray Superman, or are you more upset that they're rebooting the Superman franchise? Which are you more upset about?
I think it's the reboot.
It's like a mix of both, honestly. The news came one after the other. I didn't even have time to like look at one and then look at the other Double O. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, Henry's not coming back. You're not listening to the fans then, because the fans wanted Henry to come back. Just give him a proper fucking story around him and let him go to work. Not a dark, brooding, emo Superman. You know, give him an actual uplifting Superman, which we wanted, which the actor wanted. It was the studio that knew what they were doing. So now we get him back. Yes, like, it took Black Adam. Let's make it happen. But now you're not listening to us. You basically give a fuck about us because you're saying, forget it. We got him back, and we're purposely saying we don't want you, because that's what DC's doing. They don't want Henry to come back. So fine. And then not only
Corbin.
that, but they're all...
They hear you.
You better watch out. He's gonna get you, dude.
No, like, Well, I don't even see. Like, not only are you not doing that, but you're also saying let's do something the fans have already said they don't want. What was the biggest thing about the Batman, aside from Robert Pattinson, as far as anger against it, was that we didn't want another reboot. To give a story, keep doing a story. We saw it with The Dark Knight. We saw it with those 90s Batman movies. Continue. Like, stop rebooting. We know how Batman fucking lost his parents. Like, we know what happened to Superman and Planet Krypton. Like, we get all that shit. Like, move on. Give us something else. Let me see the Parasite. Let me see Brainiac. Let me see something different.
Somebody already won
Brainiac. Go
Brainiac.
back and see another Lex Luthor? I'm just saying, man. Like, I don't know. And answer your question, Double. I didn't answer your question. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I
You're
think
good,
I
man.
would say I'm just mad about both because it collectively, like I can't separate one from the other. It just shows you that the new studio is going to be just as clueless and focused on whatever they're looking at, which isn't the fans, as the last studio was. And that's what's been the mess for us now these last, 10 years? I mean, Man of Steel was like 2012. So we're going from that until Justice League fell apart like 2017. So 5 years we had something of a universe, and then
you guys really are
may
right.
or may not be part of it. That's exactly. We all know, and that's what I mean. Like, we're not.
No,
idiots.
not you all. Every motherfucker knows. You could go to anybody and go,
Anybody.
hey,
That's what
you
I
know
mean.
about Superman? Fuck yeah, everybody knows.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
my
what
mom
I mean.
knows
Like,
Superman
we're
story.
not
OG
idiots
story.
here. Like, everyone knows the Superman story. Nobody wants a reboot. Nobody wants to start over. I don't think there's anyone going, oh man, I really wish we could get a Superman again. How did he have a relationship with Ma and Pa Kent? When did he? No one's asking those questions because no one fucking cares. Like, move on. But no, everyone got to do, and this is tried and true. I really had hope for James Gunn. I could really care less right now. Like, did I say Martha? Like, I don't know, man. That's what I'm mad about, Double O. It's like I just know moving forward now that we're going to get stories that I'm going to spend money on because I'm going to talk myself into this in a couple months. I know I will. But knowing right now that they're going to do what they're going to do anyway, our money be damned, like, kind of pisses me off, man. I'm over here eating Campbell's soup every other Friday. So I can splurge on some comics that are barely well written. Like, I can go on. This year was trash.
Stop eating that brand name soup, bro. Save some dollars.
Listen. This other one's too watery.
It was. Hey, honestly, DC fucking had a horrible fucking year, dude. They had a horrible.
They did.
Dude, remember like 6 months ago, I was so positive. I was like, oh man, cool. You got a couple singles. All you need is one fucking, just hit a home run now. Black Adam will be a home. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You got fucking whatever the fuck's going on with Flash. Fucking just horseshit.
Getting Blue Beetle.
Yeah, the character.
Are we? I mean, I guess that's
okay. Time out though. Who the fuck? I mean, when you say everybody knows Superman, who the fuck wants Blue Beetle?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And don't tell me you 20 fucking DC fans want it.
Did we remember a Superwoman? There was a picture of her, and was that in the Flash movie she's gonna be in? Well, I guess that's not gonna happen, or we not gonna know. Like, I mean, we saw them cancel an entire movie. Like, there is nothing this studio will not do at this point. They are eating the money, saying, "Okay, you ain't gonna see that." Okay,
dude. Hey, we gotta hit the bell. The fucking chat. Just hit the bell for the entire chat. The entire chat just blew this shit up. Corbin blew this shit. Pete, hit the fucking bell. Ring the bell. Oh my god. Good job. Nice stuff.
Let's palate cleanse.
Yeah, no, that was great. Good job, Corbin. Very proud of you.
That was fantastic.
Chat, pretty darn good. Pretty good. The majority of the chat was good. And by the way, it's the only reason, when you're like a very Ute and you see Howard the Duck, you're like, this is cool. Like, yeah, it's because it's rated R. I mean, does it hold up? Fuck no, it doesn't hold up. But Man of Steel still sucks. That's the difference.
The Jurassic year. You remember we had the Jurassic League this year. Who the fuck wanted the Justice League as dinosaurs?
Yeah, the same people who
that
wanted
was
the Avengers as next.
Oh yeah, Superman said alone. The bus. I say that was a good one, Pete. Like, this has been horrible. Thank you, Peter Parker fans. Like, this has been horrible. This year's been horrible, and I'm just.
Peter Parker's a really big DC head too, so I mean, really. I know it's a Peter Parker fan, but he gets.
All right, we are going to palate cleanse now because we're going to get this out of the way because I told Marco we should do it early anyway. So I'm going to get the giveaway out of the way.
I trust James Gunn.
The early giveaway. You guys who commented, this is all of you who made your suggestions on the Hidden Gems video. I put your names all in here. I mean, you can check it. The members are in here too because I said the members get an automatic entry.
Yeah, Monday's video.
Monday's video, right?
Yeah, Monday's video.
Okay.
I said you guys had until 6:00 tonight, and I held it for right here at the bottom. Gary Hendroff. I said, give me your pick. I'll put it in. So you're the last one. and we're gonna shuffle this up, and we're gonna run this. This is Monday's video. We got 6 packs left, so this is gonna take one of them out of the running. We got 47 entries. I'm shuffling. We're gonna go to full screen, and I'm just gonna run it, and then I gotta connect the dots to see what pack they picked. But our winner for Monday's giveaway is
Ed.
Thank you for the algorithm, Ed LeBeau.
Is Ed in here? Because if Ed's in here, he can pick which number he wants because
Ed,
I don't think he gave me one.
Ed was here early.
Oh shit, dude! I still haven't gotten through all these. Dude, the fucking chat's just killing it today, dude.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of people here.
Ed's here.
Ed's here. Is he further down? If he's further down, somebody find what he's saying.
There you are. Pick a number 1 through 5 or number 12 because you didn't pick one. Otherwise you're going to get the popular pick, which was number 4. Most people pick number 4 for one reason or another.
Thank you, Dan.
Because I got the packs right here, and I can show you what you want.
Yeah, I did. Jedi Johnson.
I'm laughing at Hartman.
Oh, are you Jedi Johnson behind the scene the other day? I was like, Utes, and he's like, Utes? What the heck are you saying Utes for? I was like, the Utes.
I was laughing at Hartman saying he's Ed. Oh, Ed picked 12. All right, there it is.
Oh, yep, I missed it too.
So that's the last pick, the last pack. So let me swap with Corbin, let him cool down for a minute.
Cool, big breath, big deep breaths, Corbin. Big deep breaths, dude.
So here we go.
Just chilling. I appreciate you. Man, that was annoying. I wish it came like an hour.
There's glare, but there's number 12. Well, a little bit of glare. But you got number 12. I don't even know what was in here anymore.
What? Zaggy, what are you talking about?
Ah. You know what Ed's got here? Ed's got a nice little G.I. Joe pack going here.
Oh, nice.
I got to make room because I got to grab something else. But you've got G.I. Joe 27, part of the origin of Snake Eyes and
somebody just said
Storm Shadow with the what do you call it? I can't pronounce it right. The Ashikagi clan. I can't say it right. But you got that one. We got this con exclusive Serpentor cover.
Ooh.
This IDW one.
I like Serpentor.
So Serpentor's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you got another IDW exclusive, convention exclusive for Don Marino there for issue
that would
number
have been
250.
hilarious if it was Superman books. That would have been hilarious.
And you get one of these. You're getting an Alley Viper.
Oh, nice.
Oh no! Fuck you! I love Alley Viper.
I do too, and I accidentally got 2. So I'm
Well,
giving
why
one
didn't you
away.
tell me ahead of time? I would have just told you,
Ed.
give me that Alley Viper, dude.
Yeah, so you got 3 comics, and you're getting a toy. Ed, just hit me up with where you want me to mail it on IG, or if you don't have IG, just tell me, and I'll give you the email address.
He did a drawing. Are we doing another giveaway later, Pete?
We might, unless you want to do it now.
No.
Yeah, we'll do another. Maybe we'll do another one.
We gotta get through some shit, dude.
We had to get that one. We had to clear the deck, so we know.
We weren't planning on a 30-minute DC shoot at the beginning of it.
All right, so now we got 5 prizes left,
and
and we'll probably do one a little bit later. So if you guys hang in there.
Cool, Ed. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a nice win.
Very solid.
Yes, we will, Mark. We actually were talking about behind the scenes. We were going to talk about some of the ideas from the Peanut Gallery. We're actually going to redo them.
What are you talking about?
He's asking if all the ideas that you got
Get in the
suggested,
wheel.
if we're going to do any of them. Like we used to do the C list, and they gave us back like the same idea and stuff like that for that. So we'll redo some of the stuff.
Yeah. There's some stuff. There's also like end of the year. Like we might do a little bit of end of the year stuff when we do our last.
We're gonna have to try
That's
tape
part of the wizard
stuff for Christmas too, by the way, because fuck it, dude, I'm way overworked at this point. Why do I feel like I'm?
I don't know. You're lost. You want to just get to the news? We'll just get.
No,
to the
echoing.
news.
Yeah, let's get. Did anybody have anything special besides? Oh man, look at how sad Corbin is. Does anybody have anything exciting about that? I'm just kind of depressed, man. Our man is just crying it out. So, anything big in the comic book store today?
I did not
go.
No,
Yeah, I
wait
saw Christmas
for
concerts
Beyond the
tomorrow.
White Knight comes out on the 27th, so I'll pick that up.
I'm
Also,
behind.
sorry for those who said DC's had a good year. Beyond the White Knight's been great. Chips Zdarsky's Batman's been great. There's been other good stories. It's just been a crap sandwich in between, so I'm not going to call it the 2 or 3 nice bites I had. But anyways, I have enjoyed Beyond the White Knight, so I'm going to pick that up on the 27th, but I did not make the comic store today.
Lots of Batman Spawn covers. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, lots of them.
Easy, gonna run that to the ground.
Okay, let's go to news then, Pete, please.
All right, I'll run the thing, and then we can get to the. Where is the thing? There it is.
Yeah, Timothy, I wasn't trying to add that because that's not good news for fucking DC.
Wow.
Well, it's news.
It's something. It's just not good.
All right. Well, for our top story, since we were going to focus mostly on video games today, I figured, you know what? I'm going to do some video game related top stories, including the announcement that Nintendo's first theme park will be opening very, very soon. Woo-hoo. Part of Universal. I guess it's going to be like a little section of Universal. Yep. So it's not its own theme park, I guess, but still kind of cool. February. You only got to wait till February. February 17th.
Don't you just want to punch a big stuffy of these guys though? Because they're gonna have them, like they're gonna walk around in like big mascot costumes and big old noses.
It opened in Japan last year, the Japanese version, and then like this is the first U.S.
Are they gonna have Mario Kart though? I always thought that.
I think so.
Shit.
I'm guessing. Cool. I don't know. I've only seen the food thing.
Yeah, I was reading it. They're gonna have there's eat at Toad's, whatever mushroom, and I think there's a Mario Kart thing. There's
good, Amanda. Thank you.
I think you go through a pipe to enter, like you come through.
Yeah, it's super interactive. There's a lot of little things, and you wear like a bracelet that's electronic and motion sensing kinds of things, and it's pretty fantastic.
Yeah. My son will get a kick out of it if we go. We might go next year. Don't tell him.
Florida's supposed to happen soon too, but California's first.
Yeah.
So.
We'll see. All right. Other than that, we also got for you gamers, Diablo 4 is coming. I actually played Diablo 3. Feels like forever ago. Like at least a decade. But all right, could be cool. I haven't played a PC game, and I'm more of a console guy. But it's coming out in June, so be on the lookout. The trailer looked really good. I don't know if you guys watched the trailer for this, but the trailer was pretty cool.
I did not. I missed that one.
Yeah, but no, it was addicting. It's that loot chest kind of. You don't know what you're gonna get. You just gonna keep going. You don't know what you're gonna find. Special armor, weapons. It's addicting. See, we got some people excited.
Dude, all Zaggy wants to do is smoke weed, eat fucking Hot Pockets, and play Diablo 4, bro. That's a good life.
That wouldn't be bad.
I mean, if I was young, I would just do. I mean, what? All right.
I don't know about the Hot Pockets, but the rest of it sounds good.
Hot Pockets.
Uneventful box office yet again. Wakanda Forever still in the lead. One of the slowest weekends out there, though. They only made 11 million, but still number one. Violent Night hanging in there, doing okay. And then that Strange World's going to DVD, Disney Plus soon. So that movie just was a bomb. That tanked for Disney. So not everything's a hit.
Disney's had some fucking L's this year. Bro.
Yeah, they're not everything's a hit. Yeah. But Black Panther, Wakanda Forever still making money, and Angela Bassett got a nomination. Granted, it's a Golden Globe. We don't know what the Oscars will do, but
I like me some Angela Bassett. How old
Golden Globe nomination is
64.
64. She's still young enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, nothing.
Corbin, I know that's right in your age range, bro.
No,
I know that's right in your age range.
I need to stop with that. That's not. No, that's not. I need to stop.
Some of the other nominations, Way of Water got Best Picture, and Andor, Diego Luna got Best Actor for drama series, I think, a nomination. House of Dragons is in there.
Chad, is anybody really going to go see fucking Avatar?
People
you just got to go.
People are excited.
Who? Not one person I've talked to is actually excited. I saw some shit where who's the dude that does it? He had a bunch of actors say they're excited. They weren't even showing up to their own premiere. Dude, you can't even get the actors to show up to the fucking premiere.
I don't want to say it's like a whole generation, but there's just there's a chunk where this is like a semental movie for some people. Like this is a movie for them.
Not
yes,
true.
It is. As silly as that sounds, it is. People younger than us.
One person. Name one person. You could have made up any fucking name. Nobody. The answer is not a fucking person. Okay. I spent the last week with a bunch of fucking. kindergartners all the way up to 8th graders. Not one fucking person said, you know what, I want to see some Avatar shit.
In Pete's defense, those people who like it are probably on Twitter.
It's going to do well. Watch. I don't think it will, but I don't think it should.
He's going to buy his own tickets. That's it.
Look,
because anybody who probably would want to see this is just steals movies anyway. So why the shit would they go to a movie theater to watch it? Nobody wants to see this shit.
Yeah, we'll see. It's going to make it.
Me, one fucking dude. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Get out. You might get muted for saying
it's probably going to make pretty close to what Wakanda Forever made the opening. It might be a little under. I'll say this is probably going to make like 170 over the weekend. We'll see. But that's my guess.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean.
And we got some rumors that Lady Gaga
Zaggy,
could
you're
be
not,
the voice
time
of,
out, Zaggy. You're not
Lila.
excited to see. You're excited to smoke weed and trip out, dude. That's what you're excited for.
Well, we're moving on. We're moving to the next bit. We're moving to Guardians 3 now. We're moving to James Gunn. Well, sorry, Corbin. We're moving to James Gunn. But in the Marvel universe. He addresses the report that Lady Gaga is going to be playing Rocket's girlfriend, Lila. You know, Bradley Cooper, Gaga. You connect them. Stars Born, co-stars. He said no.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about?
What the hell are you talking about?
Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga starred in a movie together, which was a remake of the movie A Star Is Born. Bradley Cooper voices Rocket Raccoon. If Lady Gaga was voicing his girlfriend, the two would be reunited.
I like otters
much
too.
like the movie they starred in together.
No, I don't give a shit about all that. I like otters. Otters are sweet.
You said it. You said it. Pete.
I got some friends that are scared of it. If you ever see Shannon Kim's in Star Wars every once in a while, he's actually scared of otters. He thinks they're like very smart and they're trying to take over the human race. So
they're very smart.
No doubt. Him and his wife all the time they post fucking otter videos and how they're taking over the world. So
yeah, but no, he just shot down that it's going to be her. So who knows who it's going to be? There's no casting news. It's just so far it's not going to be her.
Y'all got way too much time on your hands. I swear to God, you're watching Lady Gaga and fucking what's his name movie.
I didn't see it. It was nominated for awards. I knew it existed. I am aware of a world outside of
bullshit, Pete. We know you watched it. Stop lying. Stop lying.
I wish I had the time.
Oh, you have the time.
I do not.
Okay.
I was busy putting this together. So, yeah, we got a Spider-Man trailer. We'll talk a little bit more about it later.
I cut some stuff together for it.
But yeah, we got some. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to this.
Yep.
Dune 2 wrapped their filming. So post-production work. I'm waiting for it. I like the first one.
Yep.
Same.
This thing popped up today. I had no idea they were making this, but apparently Kylo Ren is going to fight some dinosaurs. And didn't look terrible.
Holy shit, this is bad. What are you talking about?
Didn't look
great. Mean it didn't look terrible? You mean you didn't vomit in your mouth right off the bat? You're right.
No, they was in a spaceship.
Dude,
it
this
looked
didn't
like
look good, bro.
It was a spaceship, and then he somehow lands back in time.
If this was like a YouTube movie, if this was a free YouTube movie, I'd be like, yeah, bro. All right, I'm watching.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to the theater for this.
No, Netflix movie, okay, I can deal with that. But I watched Will Smith fight like zombie fucking.
This is like reverse Prey.
So I'll see.
If you think about it, it's like the reverse of Prey, where the human is the predator, but he's not really hunting, and then the dinosaurs going after.
Hey, Zaggy, Dune is not garbage. Unfortunately, I have to agree with fucking BK on this one, which really chaps my.
What are you talking about?
Dune.
Oh, he's saying original Dune for life. I don't know.
No, but he's also saying Dune was garbage.
Dune was garbage earlier.
I think he's saying he doesn't like the new Dune. I think he likes the David Lynch Dune, which, I don't even think David Lynch likes the David Lynch Dune.
Oh, Cardi. Hartman, it's not actually a Star Wars spinoff, right?
Yeah. All right, now we're out of the movies. We're going to get over to streaming real quick. Again, I don't have a lot for the news. I try to keep it short so we can keep this moving. But as I mentioned, this Disney bomb is going right to streaming. I mean, this just came out Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, you didn't think that
streaming before Christmas.
I saw the advertisement for this. It looked like a straight-to-video thing.
It didn't look terrible, but yeah, I didn't care.
No, I mean straight to video. It wouldn't have been bad if it. I think that's Disney's biggest problem. They need to figure out what the fuck's straight to video, what the fuck needs to come on the big screen.
But this is coming just before Christmas, so to your Disney Plus. That's coming faster. This is coming later. Apparently, Echo might be getting pushed quite a bit. It was supposed to come next summer, but now it might be next fall.
But that makes sense because they said that they were gonna extend out their thing because they put out
yeah,
too much
they're going to do less. Less is more. This might not even be what it was going to be. This might just be a special now at this point. It could be trimmed down to a couple episodes instead of 6. Who knows what they're going to do?
Wow.
Who does know?
But this is getting pushed, so that's kind of bad news.
Yeah.
If you guys like this movie, I guess this is good news. If you like Real Steel, because they might make a TV show.
Get the fuck out of here.
I didn't watch this. I saw parts of it because flipping through channels. But
I must say though, Real Steel was a great movie because it was shot in the great state of Michigan. Yay.
Rocky with robots, right?
Yeah. Right by there was a real cool place, but they sold it to some old white people, and now it kind of sucks that this movie was shot by.
Yeah,
they used to serve like
they're hiring writers or something, so they might be. It could be moving forward. There's no guarantee, but
Fago Drinks. Do you know about this place, Dub?
I don't know what.
While you talk about Michigan, I'm going to go over to Netflix.
Hey, there's DC's hit.
Yeah, well, Sandman might be changing. They might be not dumping everything at once. They might follow the Stranger Things model and give us little chunks here and there.
We can deal with that.
I'm fine with that. Actually, I prefer that so I can space things out and plan accordingly because I still haven't finished the first season.
Oh my God! Get out! Stop what you're doing right now.
It's not because of me. I have to align my schedule with my wife.
That's not a true statement. That's not a true statement at all.
It is.
You could rewatch it with her
right now.
You could watch it and then you could rewatch it with her.
Then she'd get mad.
Well,
only if she knows.
We live in the same house. How am I going to watch it with her not know that I'm watching it?
You don't have headsets or anything? Like what?
I'm not watching something with
an
headsets.
iPad. What type of?
I'm not going to watch it on an iPad either. Who would want to do that? That's like drinking sugar-free soda or something. I don't want that shit. If you're going to do it, do it right.
Your only option of watching it, the best DC show ever.
I know.
Or not watching it. Damn it.
I know. I'll get to it. That's it. They canceled Warrior Nun, apparently. I haven't seen this, but there are fans. People like this, but they canceled it. And now those fans are mad. Because this was highly rated, even though maybe the viewership was low. But people liked it. Now they're shopping it around, so maybe it'll show up on Amazon or something. That's my guess. My guess is Amazon will try to stick it to Netflix and say, we'll take your show. Moving on to HBO Max. So, given it, I guess, an interview, Jon Snow saying where his series... I don't even know why they're making this. I don't really want this. I like House of Dragons, but I don't want this. Especially after I read what, he's sad. He's at the wall. He's got to deal with. I don't want to watch this.
What? Give us.
I don't know, but he's basically putting it in like he's up and he's at the wall.
Why can't we get Dunk and Egg? Why can't we get Dunk and Egg? Give us Dunk and fucking Egg. Why can't we get that? Why?
I don't know, because they want to do this. They think people
already fucked this up. No.
I think they're going to try to fix what they did.
Don't do that.
It's going to be worse. Yeah, just don't touch it.
That's my biggest argument with Star Wars. You fuck it up, just move along. Just don't do it. Stop
move on.
Shit.
Don't try to fix.
Believe me, you're not going to make it any better. Especially the people who fucked it up are the ones that are going to try. Obviously, you didn't get it. So, what the fuck? All right.
Yeah. I like House of Dragons.
We don't want another rant, so.
And then just real quick, CW News. They're still making stuff. No. Gotham Knights is going to be paired up, it looks like, with Lois and Superman. So this will be airing on March 14th.
There you go.
So set your DVR.
Are we serious?
That's what it says.
That's what it says.
Y'all know the synopsis for this, right?
No.
No Batman.
So Batman's dead. His adopted son, Turner Hayes,
is
framed for his killing.
Okay.
And Harvey Dent is the district attorney, and the GCPD are hot on his trail. He has to rely on allies, including his best friend and formidable coder, Stephanie Brown, and unlikely Batman sidekick, Carrie Kelly.
Yep.
However, they soon learn there's a
all
larger,
Bat
more... It's just going to fuck the Batman.
Dude,
none of it makes sense.
Hey, you know what you just sounded like? You just sounded like that great character in one of the Christmas specials that's out there right now. It sounded a little bit like this.
I was reading it like that on purpose. Didn't the game Gotham Knights suck?
I don't know.
I heard the game had horrible reviews.
It's glitchy
Double
as
J
shit.
Comics said, yeah.
It's
Exactly.
glitchy as
What are you
shit.
doing in the chat? Get in here.
Oh, you can't right now.
So
We can.
it was trash. So I don't know. Anyway,
I
can't. Yeah, whatever.
All right. Well, we're moving off of that. Hey, we're gonna hit up toys real quick because I saw some toys that looked interesting. Because I like the X-Men, and they're making some toys based on the X-Men.
Hey, hold on. You got to bell them.
Well,
CW has a new show starring the AWO shirtless.
Might as well, Airboy.
That's an H Superman. Looking forward to it. Airboy the Barbarian. Give
Ring the bell.
Good stuff.
I like a good Barbarian. Good job, Airboy. Don't know who had it first, but
I like this comic. I like this storyline. So, granted, these don't make the best figures, but I like the storyline. I want to see the X-Men in space. I want to see more of the Shi'ar. I want to see the Starjammers, but I'm probably not buying these. They're kind of cool, but there's a lot to buy.
Go back.
Go back to what? This?
Oh, I thought you were going to show all the toys.
Oh, yeah, no, I am. I'm
Okay,
not going
cool.
back. I'm going to go forward.
No. I like 2 of these characters, but I'm good on all 3 of these.
Yeah, it's just the blue and
What the
yellow
fuck
is
did
great.
Gambit wear the blue and yellow suit?
What's that?
For about 4 issues.
Yeah, just for this
like that's-
one little stretch.
Yeah, that's fucking horrible. Like,
Yeah. What was it, like 274 to 277?
Jubilee also is not something
Yeah,
you imagine.
I don't
blue
know
and
exactly what's
yellow.
right around
I mean,
there.
it's like, dude, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. A couple great Jim Lee covers in this little stretch. And the art inside.
Not true.
Yes.
Not true. Not
Yeah,
true.
come on. What
Not
was
true.
it? 274. We had
No, that's when he was
Xavier.
doing all that shit fast and he was just smiling. and
Oh,
drawing
Xavier
some bullshit.
holding on to Wolverine, who's standing above him after he stabbed him. That's a
Jim
great
Lee,
cover.
way overrated.
Wolverine and Gambit fighting. I always like that one.
Send Jim
I think
Lee
that's
back to DC
276.
where he can screw shit up over there.
277. Anyway, there's your boy Forge.
I know.
I wanted to show you the
Forge
box
looks good.
because we're getting cardboard boxes. We're not getting actual, plastic, so we can see the figures.
Oh boy, you cry
inside.
like a baby all day long.
Dude,
Oh,
you don't know
wow.
the figures in there
You know if it's in there. Check to see if it's sealed.
because people don't have hair dryers.
Come on, dude.
Like people have never returned things to Target with pieces not inside of them.
Well, they do it all the time.
Exactly. That's my point.
I saw
So
somebody
you won't
steal,
know.
but it's not that many, dude. I saw somebody steal all the Lego figures out of a Lego, but I mean,
Look here.
whatever.
Yeah, we got a Storm and Jubilee with the bubble gum too. Look at that. And Wolverine is separate. You got to buy Wolverine on his own. Apparently, you can't get him in a
That's
pack.
not a good sculpt, dude. That sucks.
It's not a great one. No.
It looks like he smelled some bad fish.
And then we got some other characters coming here.
Wow, this is shit.
Hold on. Corsair.
Yeah,
You don't
Corsair,
want
yeah. The dad of the Summer's dad. Yeah, looks
Yep.
horrible.
Emma Frost.
that?
With
That's supposed to be
Angry
Emma
Emma
Frost with green lips. What the fuck is
I think
going
it's
on here?
White.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be white. I think it's maybe just the color of the picture.
Still not good
Cyclops with a little dribble
look.
coming out of his eye.
Oh. Yeah, but he's always looked like a turd, so that's fine.
How about a little Kid Omega?
Holy shit, that's bad.
Omega.
Well, I'm kind of
Yeah, I don't like this
I'm
look.
gonna buy this one though. I'm gonna buy this one.
I don't like this look. I don't know. He hasn't
I
had
know.
a
but I'm
signature
gonna buy
look,
this one.
but
I'm definitely buying that one. I mean,
Hope
how
the
many
right
Kid
figures
Omega
in there
packs?
when you buy it.
Huh?
Hope the right figures in there when you
exactly. You don't know.
I have zero problems or worries about this, you guys. What the
No.
fuck is this? Werewolf by Night?
Fang.
I'm sorry, what?
Fang, apparently.
That's what we're
I don't
doing now?
remember Fang.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's a saber-tooth offspring of some kind. I don't
You
remember
didn't
him.
even do like
Why?
what that.
He might have been in the. Maybe he was in that Wolverine and the X-Men run. I just don't recall. But they're making a figure. Just like we're getting Chamber too.
Actually, it's kind of. I'll take Chamber.
It looks like
I'll take.
it's
Chamber.
not Irish Santa.
I'll take
that's
Chamber.
flames.
I'll take. Don't watch your mouth. I'll take it. It's actually all right. This one's actually all right. This one's actually all right.
What about Monet?
Oh, what the fuck?
What? It's not. Well, it's not great.
What the
Janelle
fuck?
Monáe?
Who?
M.
This is not M. Who is this?
That's M.
It looks like they combined. I can't say that. Okay.
Yeah, don't say it.
And then we got a Rogue.
Holy shit, they did a terrible job on this. Holy shit. Holy shit!
She's got like a placating smile, like a little.
Hey, no, this looks like you know when you were in high school and there was that one fucking Ma's aunt, or there's a one friend's aunt who's always a little too flirty with you. That's what this bitch looks like.
Well,
that's her.
Well,
she's old as shit, but she does the hair color thing.
Her hair's
big. So. Way past when hair's supposed to be big. Oh my god, that was terrible.
Well, they're coming. I'm probably not buying them because again. Can't see the figure inside, so what's the difference?
I mean, you ain't lying.
I can just look at the picture on the internet. What do I need to buy the box for?
That was not good, dude. That was not good. Hey, that's not. There's two. They like nothing. I like two. Excuse me, leftover. Get it correct.
Oh, and I didn't show a zoom in on the blob, but the blob.
I was gonna say that too. But...
The blob's like a $55 figure, by the way.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's gonna be a big guy, like a big figure. But yeah, it's like $55 to pre-order, so it ain't cheap.
Where's Corbin? He probably liked that one. Yeah. Did Rogue come up with a pack of Marlboro 100 Reds?
I don't know. When I see all these X-Men figures, I just think NWO. It's all like strength in numbers for them. Just when you're bored, make a new X-Men. That's what they do. I never. It's blasphemy, I know. You guys are all going to hate me, but not an X-Men fan.
Yeah, well, that's because you've got zero taste. That's all right.
Cartoon.
Dude, people like Hot Pockets too, like Pete. I still like Pete.
I don't eat Hot Pockets.
You love Hot Pockets. Stop lying.
I'm not.
All right.
I'll tell you the truth, if it was.
Do you want to go over Spider-Verse or do you want to go top 10? What do you want to do?
Up to you. Spider-Verse or top 10 is the way to go, though. One of those two.
All right. Woo, we still got to get into comic book comics. So let's fly through Spider-Verse for those people that didn't see it. Hey, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. We got a little talking with his mommy. He grew up. He definitely grew up. She's like, oh,
a little bit. He's still young.
Boy. I actually didn't mind this at all. I got kids that are growing up, and you see them 1 minute, and you're like, holy shit, these little shitheads still suck, but they're like older. And they wipe their own asses. Like, it's nice. But, depressing. We got the old Stanley kick back. Yeah, for sale. All right. That's what we're going to do. We get the, hey, we're going to flirt. We're going to hook up. Oh, yeah. We all got this flashback. Cool stuff. Flashback dad. How you doing? Cool mustache. I wish I had a mustache like that. That's a cool mustache. I'd do that mustache. I wear glasses like that. If I would wear the glasses that change inside outside if I had that type of mustache, just all the time. Because you look badass.
You could.
A lot of little Easter. Well, I guess homage Easter eggs in his room. Like there's like a fake PlayStation game. There's like some fake. There's a bunch of stuff that like kind of hints at stuff. Sony's just going crazy. There's like a PlayStation 2 knockoff controller. Which why would you knock that stuff off? You own the rights to it. You're Sony. Just put the regular shit in there. There's like a pro skate. Like back here, there's like a pro skater like Tony Hawk, but they just call it skate something. Like, just fucking put it in there, dude. You own it. I mean, I think Tony Hawk gets paid a shit ton every time.
Maybe that's why they don't want to pay Tony Hawk.
Yeah, maybe. This is sweet though. Could you imagine if you just had hot girls dropping into your room like that all day long? I mean, I did in my 20s, but like.
Oh wow, like dude! I'd be webbing that thing up anyway. I gotta go.
Hey, she's a little bit too young for you, bro.
Well, listen, he's like the actor is like 27. That's my age.
Yeah, but that's too young for you. You like him 60 or older. So like,
no, that's not true. Oh wow,
that's where he's going.
Right, I just got what you meant.
20s ain't it for you. We get a little flying through the thing. They get into the Spider-Verse. Right, actually, I have a question about what you guys think this is. What happened to Corbin?
Corbin had to go. Remember, he said he was only going to be able to make the beginning.
Oh, well, that's one way to peace out.
I got it. I knew he wasn't going to be able to stay through the whole thing. So. He was saying his goodbyes while you were making fun of him dating older women.
My bad. All right. Good. Have fun, Corbin. Tony Chalk. Yeah, Tony Chalk. That's funny. Okay, here we go. You get a bunch of different costumes. Who can tell what they really are? Because they look like 18 different costumes of every costume. We can just assume that every Spider-Man shows up at one point or another in this whole thing.
Yeah.
All types of Spider-Man and Spider-Women and Spider-Kids and spiders.
That like Mary Jane. What is it?
And naked spiders.
Your vows back there.
They look like everybody in here. It looks like
there's. So renew your vow. See the white suit, the
Cop Spider-Man,
Spinneret,
Aunt May Spider-Man, Baghead Spider-Man.
Coxswain Spider-Man. There's the Baghead. Yeah, that book's
Cop
going
Spider-Man.
crazy.
Punk, not Punk.
Spider-Punk.
Yeah, all of them. All of them. Every Spider-Man. So I did that. And then they're upside down. Okay, hold on. Now, listen. Do you think... Okay, we'll keep going the West. Then we get this. So there was a panel after this thing with the guys who wrote this and produced this. And they did say that Jessica Drew is going to be pregnant and she's going to show up here. And me and Pete have like blown this up to see if this is her, because if she does she got a baby bump? She might have a baby. But this is a question though. Is because they said that it was supposed to be Spider-Gwen's like mentor, but she seems to be like attacking people. Well, one of them's what's his name here? The Vulture. Guy, the Wood Vulture. And then you get to see our man Miguel up there looking bad as hell. And then she's with Miguel. So I mean, if she was the mentor, maybe not, maybe she is, maybe she isn't, I don't know, but that seems kind of weird. Also too, we don't know if get Peter R. Parker in his little baby Bignor thing or whatever. My fucking kids hated these fucking things.
It looks like Tron.
They throw up on you every time you put them in one of these fuckers. But he is going to have a baby daughter. They've already released it. It's going to be May Parker. So it's a little baby. Baby. So that's something. And then there's this guy over here, which me and Peter are debating it. I blew it up. He says it looks like Miguel, but I don't think it looks like Miguel because they show Miguel later. His suit,
but like, muted in the background.
Yeah, but maybe it's not because his face doesn't look the same. I don't know.
Well, we didn't see his face when the other.
We see his face. Yeah. Okay, you see his face later. I got you. We get it. But then they show this like race fight type thing. And my whole question is, do you think this is like Mario Kart for spider people?
Yeah, they do a little parkour race.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
For fun.
Yeah. Let's see who's the best.
The council.
See, that's it. Who's this right here? This is Miguel right here. See, this does not look like. This is my problem.
That's
this is
true.
Miguel.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like this.
No, it doesn't.
This.
But he did look jacked, like in a few of the scenes. So
does this look like this? I don't know. Whatever. Oh, there's a kid Spider-Man. There's the head Spider. Anyways,
that's a Spider-Man. The India.
Where?
I think no.
I don't know.
Is that the manga Spider-Man?
Every manga. That's manga.
Yeah,
every Spider-Man's in this one. Either way. So there we go. But then, like, you see this, but really, you think like, oh well, this is why I think this is just a race between all these Spider-Man. And then this right here, this is actually in like 2099. For those familiar with 2099, which I argue is one of the best Spider-Man runs of all time, including the hardcover back that came out. What was it called? Time Jump or Time Stamp or whatever. The original stuff of the 90s, not the stuff later on. Time Stream, when they did Time Stream. Do you guys remember Time Stream? Maybe not. I thought it was still pretty good. I like a lot of 2099 titles though. That's just me.
Big
you see this fan. Where he power slams them. Now look at this. So people were saying it's his things, but he's got all these Spider-Men have got like this. They've got this. See, he's got regular webs there, but they've all got this like little thing on their arms. Let's go back and see it. Let's see if we can see them. A lot of them have, see, look like right here on his left arm, the green and blue Spider-Man. You can see he's got one there. Let's go back. Let's see if some of these close-ups can see him. But they all have like these metal things. Oh, this purple one right there has got it on the left side of their arm. They've all got this like device type thing on their arm.
Yeah, it's probably how they get there.
Well, you think? I don't know if that's true. I think because his shoots lasers out of it. Look. Oh, hold on. Let's go. Right there. Okay, you don't see it. Boom. What's there? Out of the left side of his hand. He shoots this laser whip thing, which, by the way, this scene was cool as shit. And then we got June 2nd, 20. Wow, so far away.
Looks not so far away. 6 months. Not even.
Yeah, that's so far away. I wanted it at Christmas. Hartman, I don't know if they are attacking him. I think they're just racing and going after each other. I mean, you know what I mean? Hartman thinks they're attacking it. Every spider spec. Yeah, every spider spec. LOL, bye, LOL. Very good.
Yeah.
LA Lakers Spider-Man. That was cool. It's probably a billionaire Spider-Man. Purple Luke Cage Venom. Yeah, that's a good one. Purple Punisher Spider. Okay, cool. Amazing Spider-Man 284 Bagman. Yes. He goes hot, weird gold. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So either way, I mean, I actually think, I know what Hartman's saying, but I actually think they're trying to do a race there because it seems like they're all hanging out. Why would they all hate if they really hated him that much? They wouldn't just let him sit around and stand around and be like, "Hey guys, what's good in the hood?" In this same area. I think the misnomer is that it's like, yeah, I think this is like, I think this is like Mario Kart, like.
Yeah, I mean they're not. I don't think they're showing us very much of this movie at all.
No, they're not. They're not. Well, because we know what is the. It's not the.
Yeah, we didn't even see the spot.
Is it the spot. The spot's supposed to be in there. What? Who's the Prowler comes back as somebody, doesn't he?
Maybe.
We actually didn't see the baby. We saw the baby boy thing, but we didn't actually see the baby in there. Baby Bjorn. We didn't see the baby. Yeah, the spot, dude. Who's the other Prowler? Prowler becomes somebody in a different universe. Who the hell has he become? Somebody save me here. Hot Pocket Spider-Man. We saw him. Very good. Hey, ding the bell. Hey, ding the bell. Ding it. I got it.
You got it?
Hot Pockets. Hit the bell. No, I don't have it.
Oh, I thought you said you got the bell.
Ring the bell.
Back to back, dude. That's good stuff, Eric. Both of you guys did good. That's a bell for both of you.
Ring the bell.
All right, there you go. Friendly advice: don't spec on characters that will appear on. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well.
Steel Spider, very good. Actually, followed Joe. He had some good advice for people too. First appearance of the Veteran Watch. Y'all read that yourself. Okay. But look good. I mean, I was thoroughly excited. This is disconjoined. I know there's a lot of like, well, this could be the Webiverse because Spider-Punk eventually is going to show up and blah 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 blah.
Well, they're making toys of them.
Isn't Spider-Punk who Prowler is?
I don't think so.
What's Spider-Punk's name? It is.
Is it?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, and another.
Yeah, because when they did the post thing, it's the same fucking Davis and blah 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 blah. Yeah. But it was interesting because when they did the post thing, right? They mentioned Jessica Drew, but they didn't actually have her name listed on the concept art, which they did have May Baby fucking Spider or whatever the fuck it was, and Spider-Punk listed. So, I mean, let's see what happens. We're still a long way off.
Well, we know she's in it. It's just, and I'm pretty sure that's her. I think they're right. That's probably
they're probably right. I mean, and whatever. But yeah, I mean, it looks good. I'm still excited.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, the first was good. Yeah.
So maybe you already talked about it while I was gone for a minute, but it's coming out in June, which is way sooner than I thought it was coming out.
Oh, really? Because I was like,
yeah, he can't wait. I'm like, June.
Well, because I was okay. Some of this shit, like this stuff in 2009, we saw some of this shit already. This we already saw.
Well, we saw it about not even a year ago. They put a trailer out.
Oh no! This was from the end of the trailer. No. This shit, we saw some of this fight in 2099 in the end of the trailer. Remember, after Into the Spider-Verse, at the end. Oh. But yeah, then we saw the pre-trailer like 6 months ago. I get it, but I just figured.
Yeah, because they originally said, I thought the end of 2023 was when I was expecting. I thought Christmas time, no reason we were going to get it before that. And I saw June, and I was like, oh, that's great. So
yeah.
I'm okay with it, yeah.
Peter Parker, I don't know if they will. Maybe they will. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess, but I don't know how that's going to play in. I think it's going to be more. I don't know. We'll see.
Very good point, Joe. This is one thing they seem to be doing right.
Yeah. Yeah. These are getting it right. Yep. Just like eating Pez from Pez Dispenser. Getting it right. All right. So that was that.
So, Double O, you want to do your top 10?
Yeah, let's talk about some toys.
All right. I made you a thing. So I'm going to run the thing.
Metal.
Awesome.
That's who Spider-Punk is.
Granted, I just reworked the top 10 and 10.
Yeah.
What?
That's great. No, that's awesome.
It's still top 10 toys.
Heck yeah. So, I'm glad you changed it because it's not top 10 in 10. I don't know if I can do it in 10 minutes. And there might actually be 11 toys in there. So, so it's perfect. Today we're going to talk about one of my personal favorites, and I know lots of people watching is Voltron.
Yep.
Over the years, there's been lots of different iterations and toys and just everything about Voltron. Voltron's awesome. That's all I can really. That's my intro to Voltron. Voltron is awesome. So if you want to go to the next slide,
some background.
Just a little bit of background information. On the right, there's a whole list of companies that have had the license to make Voltron toys, from Matchbox in '84 all the way, like there's new ones coming out like now, and the Bandai, Roboduo, Blitzway are all relatively new, ultra premium toys. 84 to 87, so it's 4 years, 72 episodes.
Short window.
Yeah, 2 of those, lots of syndication, lots of reruns after that. But top rated syndicated show in the U.S. for 2 of those years. And, it was early anime, like, there was Speed Racer around, and I can't remember there was much else, but that was like, early time for anime in the U.S. In Japan, it was Beast King Go Lion. They bought the license for that show. They watered it down with the violence. They made up whole new characters, backstories and plots, changed the dialogue. They kept the fact that it was 5 teenagers with lion-shaped robot spaceships that form a super awesome giant robot. I mean, that's just all that really matters.
Yeah, when you mentioned that old anime, I think my West Coast Video, before Blockbuster was in an existence, West Coast Video, I think they had like half a dozen Star Blazers tapes, and like that's the only anime I could really.
Star Blazers and Robotech were the other ones that were really big. And of course, Gatchaman, yes.
Yeah.
That sticks. Yep. Battle of the Planets is a personal favorite as well. So we're gonna talk about like a big ticket item. Yeah, this was I didn't know about this one until I started doing this research. Sideshow released a 2.5, a little over 2 foot maquette. It's kind of stylized. It looks really more realistic, I guess, is the best way to say it. If it was an actual robot, a lot of curves, more curves on it, than not blocky. So it was put out in 2016, limited to 1,000 pieces, and I looked up like what it was actually selling for. $1,275, $2,000, $2,700. Yeah, it's big. Big bucks for that. I don't think. I mean, I want to say it was like $350 when it came out, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it's definitely not an easy one to get. So if you want to go to the next one, we can see what it's actually.
They look like they're also numbered too, because I'm looking at one of the listings says 515 of 1,000.
So okay. Wow, I didn't know that.
Actually numbered them.
So there was only one available for sale, and this was an auction that started on the 11th of December. I didn't look up to see where it is. I did this a couple days ago. So it was at $373 with, I think that means 13 bids or 3 bids. I don't know which one was which.
One of them's probably watchers and one of them's
Gotcha.
bid.
So it has multiple bids. It was at $373, and it started on this, so it could be ending in the next couple days. So if you're into it, check it out. That's number 269.
Where I put this. I'm assuming that Apple is there for scale, so that thing is pretty.
Yeah,
27 inches.
Yeah, exactly. It's huge. It's a really big piece.
That would be cool.
It'd be cool. You got to find a good spot for it, right? So
maybe right there, but you guys wouldn't see it. I could look at it.
It's huge. So then we're going to move on to the actual toys. I was going to go in order. I kind of just picked the ones that I liked. There's not really any reason behind. I wanted to stay with the Lions. There's like other iterations of Voltron. We can talk about it a little bit later. But so this was the original toy that was released in the U.S. In 1982, this was based on the Japanese show. Before it even aired, before the American version was even created. So this version had tons of weapons with it. The teeth were super sharp of the Lions, and it had the weapons. It had the sword, It had everything, and it was made by Bandai of America. So on the side of the box, it actually says Bandai America 1982, based on the Go Lion. So this is the first Voltron toy released in the U.S. I'm sure there was other versions in Japan, but this was the U.S. Version. So yeah, for sure, man. I did that for Robotech. I woke up early, 6:30 in the morning. That aired here, and it was crazy.
How much is that? Hey, how much was that?
We got it right here.
Yep, it's right here. So this one sells for anywhere between like around 1,000 to 1,700 is what it sold for. With the box, it was complete with the box. And
what about complete open, Lucy? Anything
I didn't look up those. I just went for the first few.
Well, this is also not the US. Well,
yeah, this is the Japanese toy that released in America. Yeah. So the Bandai one, pre-show. So. Yeah, 1,700, 1,900. Oh, that looks like that loose one. That bottom one is no. It says in original box. So that was
it does say in original box. So.
Yeah. So we have a.
Oh, it might just be in original box and not.
We have a chat, but we have a bot. Oh, you got it. Thanks, Tix. So there was none for sale. I looked for this one, and there was nothing for sale for this original version. So if you're on the lookout for this one, good luck. I've never actually seen this one in person. But if you find a loose one, check the teeth on the lions and see how sharp they are. That's the one way to tell. There's other little things, but that is definitely one way to tell.
The sharp teeth, huh?
The sharp teeth on the individual lions will tell you the difference for if this original version. Otherwise, it's almost identical to this next one that we're going to talk about, which is the one that we are more familiar with if you bought a Voltron. This was the Matchbox version of the exact same toy. Like I said, they filed down the teeth. They took away. There's no weapons with this. Like you didn't get the sword. You didn't get.
Oh yeah.
You didn't get anything. The missiles, the weapons for the lions, so one thing you want to look if you're buying this toy loose. Look at that belt buckle on Voltron. It has to have a star. So if it has a V, it's a knockoff. If it doesn't have a star or if it's some other shape, it's not the original Voltron. Like a lot of the knockoffs changed that, so they were able to release that as a knockoff version. Diamond shapes. So this one came out in '84 from Matchbox. It was available in this form as this box set. And then also, can you go to the next one?
Yeah.
You could also buy the 5 individual, well, the 2 lion packs, and then the black lion was by himself. But you could buy the lions separately. And then they also sold the sword to you along with the star spinner as a pack, the blazing sword set. So you had to buy the sword separately if you bought the US version. This was also an alternate box. This pink box actually had a flap that opened up so you could see the toy inside without opening the box. So that was a difference that I've found. I don't remember. I never had this boxed version when I was young, so I didn't have this toy till I was a lot older.
Me either. Jealous of everybody who did.
Yeah, for sure. But this is a heavy toy. I mean, it's mostly metal. It has plastic, of course, the wings and parts. There are parts that are plastic. The hands are actually, the lion heads are plastic because they shoot off. But it's a really, really heavy, solid made toy. Yep.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, he's a sandbagger. Okay, you can go to the next one so we can see what some of these sold for. So anywhere from, these were 800, 900,000. These were boxed versions that I looked up. Loose is kind of hard because there are different ranges. Are they missing parts? Are they?
Yeah.
And like it's kind of, the toy gets loose. Like if it was played with, it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not stiff joints, so you have to like stand it up. Mine, I have to lean it up against the wall to get it to stand up properly. The leg joints are kind of loose in the Black Lion.
Yeah.
But so, $800 to $1,000 or $1,100, I think is the high. On that one, of those are somewhat recent, this year's sales. If you're looking for one, you can check out currently They are available. There's a $1,500 one, but that looks like the old. No, it says Matchbox. So,
Just asking for a lot.
$235.
And the other one.
Yeah. So there it looks like. Oh, there's two. Oh, there's two in there. Okay.
Well, no, you know what it looks like? It looks like it might be the big box, and it looks like they might be adding some of the loot because it looks like
Gotcha.
the black line separate boxes underneath it and something else.
Gotcha.
Might be a little extras.
Hey, JJ.
Might get extras.
So there's different. Price points. Some of that loose one's $160. It says there. I don't know what condition it was in. I didn't go too far, digging too deep into what they actually were. I just kind of got a snapshot.
Yeah, just broad strokes. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all we need.
Yeah, take a look and see. If you're looking for one, I mean, they're still out there. They're available. So
Hey,
also,
JJ.
Oh, JJ, how you doing, man?
Hey, hello.
I looked out. I was like, hey, there's somebody down there.
So also in 1984, we also had the license by a company called Panache Place, and these were plastic, larger scale lions that actually had pilots, and they were roughly like 3 to 4 inch scale pilots, and they actually fit. They fit inside the lions.
Yeah, they kind of just laid them in there.
Yeah,
I remember
exactly. And so you could eat those. These were mostly plastic with very little metal on them. I don't think there was much. It was like a chromed. The legs were kind of chromish.
Yeah, and it would paint would chip off.
Right, exactly. Real easily chip off and yellow. This was it made a good sized Voltron though. This was a pretty large. I think Voltron was about 14 inches tall when you put them together. Definitely bigger than the Matchbox version.
That is a KB toy sticker.
KB Toys.
That was a KB toy sticker.
Mm-hmm. So you could buy them like this, all in one, or if you go, excuse me, you could buy the lines individually there too.
I think I had one of these individual. That's why I knew, like with the lay-in. I think I had one or two of these.
So the one on the right was JCPenney catalog, and it came with the pilots. That was the only way you get the box and the pilots and the Voltron all in one box. So it was a Christmas catalog probably from JCPenney one year, and you got everything with it, which was pretty fantastic. So you could perform the Voltron from the individual lines the same way as you could do with the whole box set.
Interesting.
So some of these sold. It looks like 500 for a loose one, and then a boxed one was closer to the 800 mark for the Voltrons. I didn't see any of the JCPenney ones for sale, but 800 for a vintage one with a sealed box. I mean, that seems like a pretty good deal for a Voltron, I guess, if that's what you're into.
I guess. I don't know. Still
Yeah, I was definitely more of a fan of the die-cast one.
Yeah, I'd rather have the metal.
But this was definitely like the bigger, and if you wanted to put the little pilot, if you wanted to put the figures in there, you definitely.
Yeah, I don't need to jam my hunk figure inside in the lion.
So speaking of those pilots, these were the actual figures that they released.
Jesus.
They each came with the keys. Again, they were the 3 3/4 inch scale. They were super simple figures. The helmets barely sat on their heads, and they would like if you moved them too much, the helmet would fall right off.
I had a Zarkon. I remember having Zarkon.
Yeah, they made a lot of the villains: Zarkon, the Robeast, the Doombot, different, not the Marvel, and Hagar. It was just a solid piece of plastic. That's all that was. But anyway, so they had these figures too. And then this is kind of a harder one to nail down.
Yeah, so, it's tough with these.
Yeah, so I kind of just gave you a little snapshot of what the whole set of figures went for 500. Then individual, some ones like fully carded Pidge went for $200 for like MOC card, which is that's wow, $200 for like one figure.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot, but these aren't easy to find.
No, they're not.
Where are you gonna find this?
I have never been able to put a full. I'm still missing 2. I only have 3 of their pilots, and I don't have all of the villains either. I haven't actively looked for them in a long time, but when I was looking for them, that's all I was able to put together.
Yeah, it's one of those secondary collecting.
Right. If I see
you stumble
it,
into it, you get it.
Right. Exactly.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yep. And then if you're looking for them now, here's a snapshot of what was available. The Princess figure, somebody wants $300 for it. The Doom Commander, $75. A Hunk, somebody wants $350 for a sealed. Lance, $225. Zarkon, $100. So they're out there. They're available. I mean, I feel like that's a lot of money for some of these carded figures. I only have the loose ones, and they're not in the best shape. But I'm not looking to put the carded figures together. I'm the guy who doesn't want to buy that old stuff like that, because then what am I gonna do? Like I'm gonna ruin it. Like it's I don't want to get damaged while it's in my possession. So
right.
You can be like Marco, let the kids open it.
I just let the kids open it.
Buy them a loose one then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the loose ones usually aren't in great shape though.
Yeah, that's why they can play with it.
Yeah.
The
Holy crap.
Clorox wipe.
Yeah, as part of this, the castle was also part of the Panache Place stuff.
Really?
It opened up like the Castle Grayskull. You could open it up and like have the front of the castle, and inside there was computers and things that were.
It reminds me of the GoBots base thing too.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff like that, that were bases, but a castle's an easy one to do. And so this one, there was only one version of it. It was to scale with the figures. Yeah, Keith was. I thought Keith was in the red uniform. AOA. Lance was blue. Was it Sven? Sven was blue.
Sven.
So as adults, do we question why a robotic lion that has sharp robotic teeth needs to have a blade that they hold inside said teeth? Like, do we wonder about the logic of that? Like,
no, stop ruining our childhood.
They already have claws and fangs. I know.
No.
Just saying.
No. That's not necessary.
I love
it. Unnecessary. So yeah, here's the castle from Panache Place. So some of them did sell.
Hold on.
Recently.
This is what I gotta say to you.
Move this man!
Get out of here with that nonsense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
So they sold $2,500. One sold for in March of this year, for a sealed, brand new castle. But then looser, there's other ones. A loose one sold. There's a $500 set, but they had other stuff too. Yeah, exactly, Eric.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah.
You gotta get that thing graded if it's that nice. You said that.
I don't know.
The AFA.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be a purist and say don't grade your toys.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna pay $2,500, you might as well.
Yeah. If you gotta
keep the dust off of it at least.
Yeah. So if you're looking for one now, like these, some of these were lots that sold. Like 476 was actually lots, a lot with like some lions, some figures, and things like that. So you can get a deal if you want to get the castle. I see some of the ones that are actually selling, Pete.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Okay. So that's what's available now. You can get a kind of an incomplete castle for $125. Jeez. Complete with box for $700. Complete.
Sounds about right.
$500. There's a loose one for $250 or $260 plus shipping.
Wow.
So there are different ranges, different prices. Look at the condition. Look at what you're looking for. If you need to have it.
That $500 one seems right. I mean, that seems like, as far as toy market goes, that seems.
Yeah, I say that's pretty much right where it should be, right?
Yeah, that seems fair. Yeah.
Oh.
As long as it's sealed.
I'm curious about our next one.
Ah, yes, the Lego Voltron. I'm a big fan of this one. So this was pretty amazing. This came out in 2000. 18? Gosh, I forgot. Was it 16?
It was a few years ago because
it was like 18.
My brother got it for me for Christmas.
Nice. So this,
it's up on my shelf.
Originally, I believe it was under $200 for this.
170, I think.
Was it 170? Okay.
169.99 seems like what I'm thinking.
And then you could make all 5 lions. You could make Voltron, which is pretty amazing for a Lego set to be able. I mean, I know Lego sets have gotten much more advanced nowadays, but that's pretty awesome. So
Well, that's
and it
why I
came
want
with
that
weapons.
Optimus that's out now, because
Oh
you
my
can
God, that Optimus
transform
is
it.
awesome. Yeah, that's amazing. So some of these definitely have sold recently. And I was surprised to see they were up to like $500.
That's not a surprise. That's what they do with Legos.
Yeah, $400 to $500, $450, $500. Which is actually, so that's they've doubled in value at least, if not more.
Yeah, my son keeps asking when we get to build it. I'm like, soon.
Soon. We'll see.
We need to have a place to put it after we build it, because he's
yeah.
not taking that to his room to take apart.
And have little pieces everywhere.
Nah, whatever, dude. Come on, it's for the kids.
No, half of it's mine.
Oh, you're sad.
My brother.
You're a sad, sad little man depriving kids, man.
Oh, he's not deprived. Believe me, one thing that kid is not is deprived of anything he wants. That's it. Let's see what's available for this.
So what's available now? So if you're looking for one of these, there's 320, 305, 270. So they're available. They're out there. You can get one for under $300, which is still a lot more than it came out for. But that's, like Marco said, that's what Legos do.
Yeah, par for the course.
Yeah, Legos. That's what they go. Yeah, I can agree with that. The vehicle version was.
Yeah, Lions all the way.
Bandai Spirits. Well, yeah, I mean we're talking about the Lions, man. Voltron Lions. Bandai Spirits Soul of Chogokin GX71. So this one I know there's been multiple releases of this one. It's a really nice version of Voltron. It originally was released in 2016. It's been released at least twice, re-released at least twice since then. I believe there's another pre-order happening for it now. They make slight changes to what you get, or change a little bit of the paint color when they re-release them.
Get out of here.
To get the original one. What? This is mostly metal. I like.
No, I know, but just to re-release it with different paint color.
Yeah, they that's what they do.
I tell him maybe.
Yeah, Bandai. It's Bandai, I believe. It was around $350 to $400 when it first came out, and now you can get it for the $300 price point. So, depending, like I said, since it keeps being re-released, the value is still pretty low.
It's still
quote unquote affordable.
Can you just take the you can't take the lines off of this though? It's one.
Yeah. This is totally. Comes apart, puts back together. Yeah, I own this one.
Oh, nice.
This is a really nice one. It's mostly metal. I mean, there's some really good reviews on it on YouTube, which is kind of what got me to.
Is it a model? Do you put it together, or is it like a?
No, it's a figure. It's toy. It's metal. It comes apart. It comes with the 5 lines. You put it together, take it back apart.
What are the blue steps for? To put all the extra
to put all the weapons and accessories and stuff.
Oh, okay. I was kind of wondering that too.
Them. Yeah.
Because I'm looking, there's a lot of weapons laying around.
Yeah, there's each individual weapon. I think there's something for each lion, plus the swords, plus all the extra missiles and things that go on the individual lions.
Stars
and this is a heavy figure too. It's large. It's about the same size as the original. Large. So that's what it sold for. If you're looking for one now, you can get one for $309. I see one for $249, but that's missing the black lion, so I don't know why you'd want that. That doesn't even count.
How can you missing the black lion?
I don't understand why. Yeah, I put that on. That's why I left that one on there, because it was just ridiculous. So
you got 2 arms and you got 2 legs. Have fun.
Yeah, there you go. Why would somebody want just a black lion too? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Yeah. But $300. You can also find this one for pre-order on other retailer sites. Voltron, I think Voltron.com has some stuff for sale too, although its stuff is more expensive there, so I wouldn't recommend buying that over there. Shop around if you're looking. So here's one that's actually it's Carbotic series by Blitzway/5 Pro. I don't understand all the names of these companies. I'm not 100% in tune with it all, but this is what I found. So this one's really cool because the lion's eyes actually light up And it comes with little tiny minifigures of. You can, if you look on that one picture on the left side, right there.
Yeah, I see it. I see
yeah,
one there.
you see the little tiny minifigures there. So that's inside the lion. What you see. So they're actually in there, but then if you go down into the left a little bit, Pete, right there. So those actually come there too. They don't move. They're not articulated in any way. But next to the black lion, that's what they look like. So they're quote unquote to scale.
To scale.
With the actual lions, and the eyes light up for those. And this one has like a more of a dull paint job, like not dull in a bad way, but like more matte color, more cartoony looking.
They got to move a little bit to sit inside. Looks like their legs.
So the ones inside are different from the ones that are.
Oh, okay.
That's just it looks like they're inside. So if you look at the top of the lion, yeah, you can see it in there.
Fuck. This is super cool.
Separate figures.
I'm not paying this type of money though. This is super cool.
Right, it's really cool, but it's really expensive. I think you can buy this one now. It's mostly die cast. 15 inches tall, so it's the biggest one. $700. Yeah, 700 is what I saw it for, and it's available from lots of websites. And
see, $200 is my limit of buying shit the kids are just gonna break apart and throw around.
Yeah, I mean, so this
$700 too much.
This is not for kids to play with. I don't think.
Yeah,
more about
it's a display piece for sure.
Yeah, it's a toy.
It is. I mean, if you want to call it a $700 toy, yeah, that's what it is.
Well, I just told you I always buy $200 toys.
No. I'm 100. 200 means it stays on a shelf, and I just look at it because I like it.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So I believe there's one more that's out currently. This is the Robo Duo Voltron. This is made by a company called 30. This one is also cartoony. It's more show accurate. It's even more cartoon looking than the previous one.
What? Isn't this the pose from the poster for the other guys?
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. So this one has the blade coming out of it, which is the rolling cutter. I believe both legs have that. He's large. So this one detail lots of articulation. Like you can see, like the reason that picture's in there, you can see how well it's posable while it's the Voltron. So you can put in lots of different poses, lots of.
I can barely move the one that I have. Like that thing, you get it perfectly balanced to stand and
that
lean up
Matchbox
against the wall.
one could stand, and that Matchbox one could maybe sit. I don't even know if it could sit. But it could stand there, and he could barely move his arms, and it couldn't even hold the sword.
Yeah, but this guy's doing like
this guy, he's doing breakdancing.
Give it to him, Pete. Give it to him. You finally got one. You finally got one. Give it to him.
Yeah, you need some red light behind you, JJ.
Ring the bell! Ring the bell!
All right. Finally, BK, throw up 100 shots. You'll hit one.
So this one's only 300. It's about just under 12 inches tall. No LEDs in this one. It comes with lots of accessories. But you can also currently order this. I believe it hasn't shipped yet. The other one I think started shipping. This one I think was more recently announced and hasn't started shipping yet. But 300, you can probably get it cheaper in some places for sure. And I think that's it.
You got an honorable mentions page.
I do.
Now I saw the $700 one. I don't want the fucking $300 piece of garbage.
What a piece of junk. So on the left side is there's a couple of Super 7 / Reaction. Those are 3 3/4 inch, just like little figurines that you mean to put it. And then there's the Ultimates one in the silver box there. And then that underneath that is the one that like so many people had, but like I never understood the point of that Matchbox one. It was like small and the lines didn't come apart, and like who cares about that one? Like why would they make that toy? Like I don't know. I never understood that one. And then
wait, which one do you mean? You mean the Matchbox one, or you mean like the little rubber one?
The lion. Well, any of them.
I had the little rubber one that didn't really do anything either.
So this one was a Matchbox one. It was metal, but it didn't come apart. So to me, that was worthless when I was little. I didn't care about that one at all. And it's small. It's about 8 inches, 6 to 8 inches tall. I don't remember exactly how tall it was. The Ultimates one is the same way. It's just a composable Voltron, and I don't think you can take it apart. And then I had to mention the other ones, the Voltron 1, which was the vehicle Voltron, a Matchbox. They've definitely Bandai, the Solo Chogokin made.
I was gonna say, wasn't that a Shogun Warrior?
They made what, the Voltron 1?
Yeah, that's what he looks like. One of the Shogun.
He does
Warriors.
look like, yeah, that's what he looked like. But they remade that one as well in that same Bandai line. It's kind of cool. Like, I mean, I liked that one. I never really was into it nearly as much as the Lions. I watched so many more of the Lions. I probably watched 70 episodes of Lion Voltron for like to the 10 of these ones.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So they were cool.
Just not cool enough.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than.
I didn't have any of these when I was little. AOA. Like, I didn't have the metal one. I didn't have any of it. But like, I played with some of them that other people had, and I just didn't care about the one that didn't come apart.
Yeah, you got 3 figures. You can stack them together and make one figure.
Yeah, that one didn't. I had a friend who had that one, and I never understood that one. I learned later on that the Voltron 1, 2, and 3 were corresponding to the different sectors of space that they were responsible for. So Voltron 1 was like near Earth, Voltron 2 was a little bit farther away, Voltron 3, the Lion Voltron.
Members.
Yeah, so they took care of the largest and most dangerous part of space was the 3rd sector, which is where the Lions and the planetary.
We're going to need a lot more Voltrons to get to Space Sector 2814.
Well, yeah, right. But he was the Lion Voltron. I mean, he was the tough. I mean, like somebody said earlier in the chat, like he could he's sandbagging and had the sword and take out just about anyone with one swipe of his sword, you know. So, yeah, I never understood Voltron 2. I really didn't. Especially with the legs that stacked on top of each other. How does that make any sense? But
it's like winter boots or something.
Yeah,
that's what we got. So those were our toys.
Wait, what did you just say? I didn't understand what did you just say, Doug?
About the Voltron 2, with the legs stacked on top of each other?
The legs stacked on top of one another.
This man!
You like the Voltron 2?
I like all Voltrons because the only Voltron I got was the light Voltron, which is the shittiest one ever. All the arms fall off, all the legs fall off, and then you got 2 AA batteries that always burnt out in the back. So, yeah, I wish I had money to have any of those Voltrons.
You need to answer Mark's question.
You can probably buy Voltron 2 now for pretty cheap.
If you want it,
yeah, if you want it, it's all yours, man. I'm not buying it.
Nobody else wants it.
Yeah.
Hey, I just might do that. The Lion Voltron late night. What's good? Christmas, Dad came home with the vehicles. Oh man, at least you guys got something. You spoiled ass brats. You guys
I know I was spoiled, but I never had Voltron, so that's
you guys are ridiculous.
What do you guys think about? What do you guys think about Mark's question? When you buy a toy, do you keep it in the box or do you take it out of the box?
I take it out. Everybody knows I take all the toys out.
Everybody knows that. All the pops out of the box.
It depends on the toy for me. Like there's some stuff like I don't have any. If I have somewhere to put it, I'm probably gonna open it up. But like there's like nowadays I haven't opened a toy in a while because I don't have anywhere to display it. I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna put it in another container and I'm gonna put it away. So I'm not.
Well,
I don't open them for now.
I also have kids, so like my kids just.
I got one too, but
but my kids are spoiled shitheads, so they got everything.
Now raise your hand if you like
we have a jungle gym in our house. Like
you take it out of the box, and then you put the box in another room, and then a year later forgot where you put the box.
So I took all my old toys, and I put them in like little containers like this.
Yeah, okay.
So like I can like still display them, but I don't lose the little pieces. They're not like like hitting against each other, paint rubbing. Especially for the old stuff, you got to worry about paint, the rubbing off and stuff like that. So behind, I've been doing a lot of that with some of the older stuff, and then the new stuff like I haven't really opened.
I tried to keep the boxes, but my wife was secretly throwing them out.
Yeah, we run out of space. I keep the box.
Well, this is what I did to do a happy medium with her, and so that we could have an all right marriage and we don't hate each other. I ended up getting tubs, and then I do the thing where you take this tape on both sides, and then you flatten the boxes. So now I have got like a gray and black tub that's like full. And then for my son, for all the Lego books, because he just likes to look at them, and like he'll sometimes rebuild them, or sometimes he'll build the stuff on the back, or like he's really good with Lego. So I bought a sewing kit type thing from Target. It's like a plastic thing that has a bottom part and a top part. It's like 3 parts. I think it's for sewing. I took out the little insert shit that they have in there.
Yeah.
Threw that in the garbage. And then he puts, depending, like All his Ninjagos are in one. All of his Minecraft is in
Oh,
another
I know it.
one.
Okay, yeah. It could be
they're they're
crap.
this
It's
big.
I know what
and
you're
you put
talking
them on
about.
top of each other, and top of each other, top of each other. Almost
Yeah,
like
they
a
got
cupcake.
little segments.
Yeah, Rubbermaid cupcake thing, or Mababa or Doers or whatever. But
Almost like a tackle box.
Yeah, my son's not organized. Shit's just everywhere.
you can't do. I had one friend one time come to me and be like, "I can't believe my fiance brought over her nephew who was 7 years old, and he took a transformer off my shelf." And they're like, "Why won't you let him play with it? It's a toy." I was like, "Motherfucker, it's a kid, dude. They're gonna want to play with toys." He came over to my house, had a heart attack. He's never been back. Never. We still talk. He just won't come over here. He's like, "Dude, what the shit? What am I gonna do?"
It's like when you say to the kid, like, "Don't ever look in this forbidden closet."
Yeah, they're gonna go do it, man. And
Well,
like normies
understand.
don't understand it, so you just look like the weirdo.
Yeah, well,
You
that's
do-
what I'm
you do.
saying. Think about it this way. You think it's like some people collect toys and value toys more than say something like comics. So it's like they're coming over to your house and you're handing your kid to read. You just gave him your Showcase 4. Here, just read it. It's a comic. It's to be read.
My kids just looked at the Showcase 4
Throwing it in
before.
their hand to read it.
My son tossed it to my daughter at one point.
Oh my god.
So I mean, that shit happens.
So that's what
AOA's scared of Michigan kids. Word, he's scared of 6-year-olds. Just to let you know, 7-year-olds too. Just to let you know.
If you're going to collect toys, if you're going to read comics, if you're going to have interactions with children like nieces, nephews, grandkids, whatever you happen to have, you have to have the toys that they are allowed to play with.
Yeah,
It's as simple as that. Just have
Yeah.
more toys. You have other toys that they can
if
play
you're gonna
with.
be a dude that collects and puts stuff up, you have to have toys for the kids to play with.
Yeah,
Dude, how far behind is Adam right now? Spider-Verse.
About
Adam,
30
this is
minutes.
for you when you catch up. This is for you when you catch up,
Spider-Verse.
bro.
Yeah, Adam, you gotta go on live chat and not top chat, and then.
No, he's still behind. He's like an hour. He probably just
Oh.
he just got done with Spider.
He just
Gotcha.
got done listening to Corbin yell about Henry Cavill.
That was great.
Is Jay gonna tell us a story about Plagueis the Wise? Okay.
You want me to
I've never
run
heard
through
the legend of
I'll run through the comics before we do the tier list. Shouldn't take too
It's
long.
not a well-known story.
Thanks, Lopez. You're awesome, buddy.
Yeah. Sometimes
All right, you want me to run through the
somebody
comic
doesn't try to
thing?
be funny. Go ahead. Yeah, let's go. What are we doing?
All right.
Shit, we're doing a Snapchat. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna do it because I made it, so we got to do it. I'm gonna not take long. This is just basically I picked out some video game comics that I thought were interesting, and I just want to show where they are right now selling, in the market. Last 3 sales, basically. These are like the last couple sales. So we're looking at Little House on the Prairie, as JJ pointed out earlier. We're looking at Blip number 1, which this is an important book, right?
First appearance of Mario and Donkey Kong in comics.
Yeah, I mean this has been.
So, is he technically Mario though in this comic? I've always wondered this because in Donkey Kong he was what? He was Jumpman, right?
He was
Jumpman,
Jumpman,
yeah,
I
that's
guess.
true.
Yeah.
See,
He didn't
that's
become
fair.
Mario till Mario Brothers. So.
That's
Fair
fair.
Yeah, but the ship sailed on this fucking one, dude.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, you can see best offer $135. I mean, granted, I don't have condition. I just, like I said, I grabbed the last 3 sales. There was a lot that had issues 1 through 7 for $370, and then a 9-6 sold for best offer on $625. So, yeah, it's just to let you know where it's at. Just like Captain N, the Game Master. You can sneak some of these. Some of these are getting scooped up kind of cheap, and I still kind of need one.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
The other one, yeah, there's a variant, right?
This one?
Yep. No price.
No price.
Oh, I
we
did
did
take
it.
a picture,
How
no
did you
price.
forget this, Pete? Like a year and a half ago, we did a show all on this.
I
Nobody
know.
watched it.
I know.
Nobody thought comic books for fucking.
I know.
Who
It was.
gets
I think it was like
worse
our second or third show. Like we did the
Well,
He-Man thing, and
yeah.
then we did video games, and it was like, nobody wants to watch this.
Nobody wanted to watch this.
So we're not
Seriously.
doing video games forever.
I think we got 96 views. Like literally went over everything.
Yeah, I don't
Was
think
like,
we've hit
yeah.
100 yet. Still,
I was like, I'm about to start selling these books because it's about.
I'm
that
gonna link
time.
it. I'm gonna link it to this one now. Now that you said that, I'm linking it tomorrow, so you guys can watch the old show we did, where Marco gave me a whole bunch of these things. For us.
I can only identify one other video game character on this thing, on the cover of this.
What you got?
Which is-
Icarus?
Icarus, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who the woman is.
I
have no idea.
believe that's. I think it's supposed to be Samus.
Is it?
Is it dressed like
Well,
a?
this book is
Could
her
be.
first appearance.
Mm.
Captain N1 because she was in that show.
Why she dressed like a Egyptian goddess?
Because it was that cartoon, that Saturday
Yeah, and is
morning
that
cartoon.
the Duck Hunt dog?
Yeah.
It might.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
Duck
I think
Hunt
it's the
dog,
Duck Hunt dog. Yeah.
But you can see copies.
Go back and watch that video. I'm not saying anything because go back and watch that video.
Yeah, 30 to 50 bucks. I granted I could have picked any Sonic book, but I decided to pick Shadow because this book has
This
been
thing
on
fucking everybody's loving this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like up and down though. This book, like this thing is going for hundreds of dollars, and then you can see here it's back down to about $100 for first Shadow.
Some of those Archie Sonic issues are hard to find.
They are tough because
They're tough.
this stuff is getting harder to find. Like I've been looking for it for a while just because it was kind of fun, and I still remember when I didn't buy it when it was at my shop, and like he had he had like the whole Sonic run, the Archie run. It was like $2 each. Like the whole thing was there, and I was like, what am I gonna do with that? Yeah.
Sonic, he'll never become anything.
Yeah, who cares about Sonic? And then my son loved the movie, and I was like, I kind of like the movie too.
The one for Knuckles also was nice too.
Yeah, I thought about putting Knuckles, but the Shadow, since he's teased for the third movie, people are still specking, I guess, on this book. But it's so pricey. I don't see. It's just tough. It's tough.
Landlubbers says the one had condition issues.
That said, I've talked about this one before. Some of these I've talked about on some of my other shows because I like this stuff. You guys know I like video game, and I like video game comics. So the Shinobi book, and this is an exclusive one for that Shinobi one. I don't even know where it was released or how this book was released, but
was it Dark Horse Direct? Maybe
it could have been. It just says exclusive. That's the only thing I can find on it. But one sold for $30.
That or maybe with the game, maybe.
It's full size.
Some pre-orders.
Could have been, but yeah, there's a regular edition, there's a newsstand edition of it, and then there's this exclusive white cover background. I grabbed a Mega Man. They have the Archie run too, but I decided to go back to the Dreamwave one that came first because I like this Scotty Young cover. This is an early Scotty Young. That's not a baby cover.
Nice.
So I think it's a fun one. So, and I'm again, you look at my T-shirt. I like Mega Man, so I had to put Mega Man in here somewhere.
Mega Man looks more like Plastic Man.
A little bit.
Catchy.
A little bit. Yeah, you got Rocket and you got Proto Man there. But
who's the artist in this?
What's
Scotty
that?
Young.
Scotty Young did the cover.
Early Scotty Young.
It's like 30. I mean, you can get it for like $30 raw, and then there's graded copies of like 130, 160. And of course, we've got.
Oh, God, this one.
You can find the Zero Issues issue 1. This is the foil, holofoil, and look how much this goddamn thing sells for.
Because it wouldn't be the 90s without holograms.
Yeah, holofoil.
Foil.
$175, $300, $600 raw. These are sales. These aren't askings. These are sold price.
Isn't there also like maybe it's a different run, but there's like an all gold Mortal Kombat number 1.
Yeah, no, the Goro. Yeah, there's a raised foil
Goro,
version of the Goro.
Get over here.
Double O pitched this one, and I do remember. I look for this book all the time too. When I'm flipping through boxes, I look for the Primal Rage books because, well, they do okay. I mean, it's not gonna make you rich, but you find these in dollar bins.
What's that? I think so.
So Jim Lee did some covers for these like early video game comics. That was one of them.
The Wildstorm stuff, which I'm gonna get to. But no, not this was the Nintendo. This is serious. This was they did Dawn. Remember the Linzer Dawn books?
Peter R. Parker, Adam. When you see this, Peter R. Parker.
I love this series. Anytime I find them, I buy them because I'm a big Castlevania fan too. So this Belmont Legacy set from IDW, I grab it anytime I see it. And it's gone up and down. This thing had hit highs of like $60 to $80 for number 1.
Wow.
Now it's back down around $20-$30.
It got really popular in the last season of the anime when
that show was great. I love the show. That Netflix show was awesome. But that's just me. I'm a little biased, I guess.
All right.
But then, like JJ was saying, once we get to this Wildstorm stuff, we got God of War. These things have gotten pricey the last couple of years.
It's a good game.
The Wildstorm ones, not the Dark. The Dark Horse ones don't do all that much, but the Wildstorm ones do all right. And you can see here, because this came first, so Kratos, it's $100 for number 1. Sets get you like 150. I mean, don't let that 130 for the set fool you. Like the other issues still do all right if you can find them. It's just, that was an auction. So if you can find any of them, I'd grab them if they're cheap enough. And then you get the Jim Lee Ghost. This was just a B cover. This isn't even an incentive. There is a 1 in 10 incentive for this Modern Warfare cover, but this is just basically the B cover, and it's Jim Lee. I did buy one of these eventually.
Who ordered B covers for Wildstorm?
I know,
Duty
but
books?
still,
Yeah.
it's Jim Lee doing Call of Duty. I had to have one, and yeah, you can see it's $150 raw, $200
Wow.
graded. I think I paid like 50 or 60 for the one I did buy because I just had to have one, and I found one, and I'm like, I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. It's for me. It doesn't matter.
We have a store and Dub knows of it too that has always even ordered if it's the same price. He always even orders. Chris, he always even orders Ace of Base.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, Jim Lee did do a couple of these covers. I think was it Gears of War, that number 9 is a pretty good one too that he did.
I still can't get the local shop near me never orders Bs hardly. Like 10% maybe.
Wow.
And since we're talking DC, and here we go, video games, Injustice. This is the 1 in 25 for Injustice. And it does all right if you can find it.
Obviously.
The regular cover, I thought the regular cover used to be expensive. The regular Injustice is really cheap now. It's like $5 to $10.
Was this just a regular one, or was this included with
This was 125.
This is the 1 in 25 for it.
Oh, okay.
Because I was going to do the regular one, but when I looked up the regular one, like I said, it was selling for like $10. I'm like, oh, I remember it being more expensive than that. But the 1 in 25 is still, well, these are graded $400 for a 9.6, $5 to $1,500 for a 9.8. I only got a couple more. I talked about these on one of my shows. I did like these Street Fighter.
These are nice. Yeah.
Darkstalkers, these horror, old school horror poster homages. I love these things. And somebody got one for number 0 for only $65. I probably would have paid $65 for this because these never come up. These are 1 in 10s, I think.
Yep.
These never come up. But this is a great run if you can finish them. I got a couple, but I don't have this one.
Also, the 1 in 10s for the was it Street Fighter Unlimited or whatever?
Yeah. They do the homages, like the comic book homages. That's a good run too. And I know Double O's a fan of this next one. That's why we had to put this in. Because again, with the video game comics, I know the ship might have sailed on a lot of these books, like they're pretty expensive already. But it's interesting how things have turned. Like the movies have started to become popular. Or can be popular, so we'll see how this show does.
Is this the one that has a mini version and a regular version?
No,
Last of Us?
Last of Us was all regular versions. There was a couple of printings of the first one, but there was
a B cover.
There's a B cover. Well, there's another cover that was only included in the special edition of the game called the Post-Pandemic Edition. So that's the D cover, I think, and then there's like a second and third print.
There's a second and third print of this,
and there's like different colors. Like the same cover, they just kind of tinted differently.
I mean, these are oddball. The things that have actually sold recently are like odd grades. I mean, there's a 9.6 that sold for $260 at auction, and then a couple of 9.2s that sold for as cheap as $76 and as high as $130. I mean, we're getting the show in about a month, so it will be interesting to see where this goes. But the Sonic movie being popular made Sonic books expensive. By extension, it somehow made a lot of Mega Man books expensive as I've been looking for them. The Mario Valiant stuff has gotten expensive over the last couple of years. Some of the title, I mean, the God of War, as we've shown, and that's also hit a little bit. Some of the Castlevania stuff, like oddball thing. Not every video game comic hits, but there's odd things, even things I didn't list yet, like with the Ratchet and Clanks that do pretty well. There's a lot of those wild stuff.
Like there's always something comes along that makes it popular, whether it be like a popular game, like a re-release like God of War. Every time that comes up, I feel like that book goes up a little bit.
Yeah.
Or like you said, a show or a movie or
yeah.
And then there's things that have no time, like that Sly Cooper book. I mean, maybe it's just because it's hard to find, but the Sly Cooper, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
It got expensive. There's a lot of video. I like them though, but that's just because I like video games. Just like I like this, and thankfully I bought one of these.
Oh wow!
Right around Christmas time, I usually splurge and I buy something. And like 2 years ago, I did buy one of these raw for like a couple, $400.
One thing, by the time they made the video game movie, the guy that was supposed to be Nathan Drake was actually Sully.
Yeah.
Took us so long to make it. Mark Wahlberg's now the old man in the movie.
He was all right though with Sully, I guess. I didn't really like it. I didn't like the idea of it before I saw the movie. When I saw the movie, I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
It wasn't a great Sully, but he was okay. But this is the 1 in 10 for Uncharted. The regular number 1 does okay as well. I mean, that's probably 60, maybe 60 bucks thereabouts. But this 1 in 10 it's tough. I mean, you can see here there's 9.6 is asking $3,000. 9.8 is asking $4,800 or $1,500. That's the difference in CBCS. CBCS 9.8, $1,500. CGC 9.8, $4,800. Tell me grading company doesn't matter. Granted, these are asking prices. The reason why these are asking prices is because I couldn't find any sold prices, which is why it's on the right and not the left, because this hasn't sold lately. But these are the only 4 I could find. So these are the only 4 copies up at this moment. And that is our market snapshot for right now for our video game books.
JP says the UK version is the ashcan size. He's probably talking about The Last of Us. And that makes sense. I think I did.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It does make sense then.
I knew there was like an undersized something or other.
You know what comic does well, and like this, especially if you can get it still, is Dragon's Lair comics, which has to be nostalgia and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Dragon's Lair and one of the Space Aces too. Oh, that's the Don Bluth stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of these things that do actually better than you might think. So just don't ignore them. Don't ignore them. Go and look. But at the same time, I'm not telling you go and spend market prices for any of this stuff. Right. Never take that as what I'm telling you to do. When I show you the market, it's just so you have an idea. So when you find it cheap somewhere, you can go, ooh, this is how much it can go for online. Right. Not to say, hey, I need to spend $100 or $200.
Yeah, like me later when you come across like a copy of Uncharted for like $100, you're like, way too much.
Yeah.
Find out, oh, it's worth $3,000.
Harumph. I ain't getting a harumph out of that guy. All right, I guess we can do our final segment.
All right.
Let's run through it.
It's already 11 o'clock. All right.
I know, we can do it.
Here we go. Today we are doing tier list for, I don't even know. I got 800 messages, so I have no.
Oh, wait, not that.
Wait, you got 800. There was 800 messages sent.
I was like, how the hell did it say I got 800 messages? I don't know what's going on. What's our tier
We're
list?
doing the best-selling video games, but these are the best-selling video games that were released around the holidays. We kind of limited
the holiday season.
September, October, November, December. I pushed it all the way to September because, well, some people start buying that early.
Mm-hmm.
So I can do these are they're sort of.
And if you're asking where is such and such game, it probably got delayed because a lot of the holiday games get pushed early in the year.
Well, we're going to start with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which moved 22 million copies.
Wow.
So this is not money. We're not doing this by value. I think these were units sold.
Probably, yeah. Worldwide sales, probably.
Worldwide sales. So, and again, this is going across consoles and whatnot. So, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So I guess we're tier listing on the game itself. Is that how we're going to do this? I don't know. I guess we can all choose on our own. But
yeah, it was good. It was a movie.
I love this game. This one got me into Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
Like Call of Duty 2, got me playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I didn't really. I mean, I played the World War II ones.
Well, also, yeah, it was really what launched. I mean, Modern Warfare, the first one was popular, but Modern Warfare 2
is what got it. Yeah,
this is what got it.
Like, I think they just perfected things just ran smoother. It just all the gears clicked.
Mm-hmm. Well, they even put the controversy in there with the No Russians mission or whatever it was.
Yeah.
We're doing A. Are we doing A on that?
What?
I'd say A is fair.
I got to go at least A for this because, again, this is one of my. I got the new Call of Duty. Still got to try it. I haven't even put it in my machine yet. Based off of this.
Hey, you know what's funny is how long have we been doing the bell thing? Probably like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darth Lopez still hasn't got one yet. It's
Zing.
Oh no!
Wait. Did you? No, wait. You let me do it because you're okay. What you're viewing.
That says 5. It says 5.
Yeah. We got to do 4 though. This was first.
Okay.
23
this is good.
They actually go in order.
everybody thought when this came out it was going to run like actual garbage because the Game Boy Advance version didn't run that well.
Yeah.
So when this came out, it was like it was really where Nintendo kind of came across and set that standard for like, this is what the 3DS can do graphically.
Yeah. Actually, after that,
because prior to this, like the big release for the actual first party game, big release was like Super Mario 64, like the remake of that.
Yeah, well, yeah, Mario. We're gonna have a few of those. But yeah,
that
Mario
probably
Kart for the DS. It's
plus you could do multiplayer for like the first time ever, like in a portable fashion for Mario Kart. So that was fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
You could only do like 2 people.
Yeah. I'm not sure it was A. Maybe B. Maybe B.
Yeah, because I don't want to give just this version the grade because of Mario Kart as a whole.
Yeah, well, that's
I
what
would
we
say
rank
B.
this.
I didn't play a lot of DS though.
Yeah, I played it later on. It was actually a decent game, but I mean, it doesn't compare. Like, it's a handheld system, of course, but it doesn't compare to like even the Wii version or the Switch version. I mean, the Switch version.
Yeah,
of course.
the DS was always kind of a funky system.
Yeah.
Even you had the touch screen on the bottom, and different games used it for different controls. Some games used it
my
not
little
at all.
brother. My little brother was a big gamer, so a lot of this stuff I got to try because of him. Like the PSP. Like I never bought a PSP, but he had a PSP. Oh, this
literally
is
sold
trash.
24. I have no clue what this is.
So I'm pretty sure it was a pack-in with Kinect.
This came with the
Kinect.
Kinect
was Kinect was a big to do because everybody was like, oh, it's the next way. It's kind of like virtual reality. It's the next way you're going to control it. Forget your Wii, and it was basically Microsoft's version to try to compete with the Wii. And it was popular for about a year.
Both of them took a shit. Yeah.
Well, we'll get to that because the Wii is here, but Kinect. Oh my God, this thing was so annoying.
I remember the commercials being really annoying for this.
This thing, it didn't work great either. I don't know if you guys tried. Like,
it didn't work that well. And
it was shitty. This is trash to me. This is straight.
Put it in the trash.
I don't want to get controversial, but there's also there was the old like memes that it was racist.
Was it?
Because like the way it did the body scan,
it actually was.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. The way it did the body scan didn't. Yeah, so.
Yeah, awesome.
If you had darker skin, it didn't work right. So.
Yep. No, there was funny. Could you imagine if they had the internet like they do now with that? Oh wow.
Oh shit.
It would have been awesome. Up. Yep.
Where the hell is it?
It's a trash
there
game.
It is. I found it.
In the trash already. Put it back in the trash. Anything Kinect equals trash. All right.
FIFA.
I'll
clean up behind
good.
Was this the Ronaldo?
Yeah. It was the first time Ronaldo I think was on the cover.
Yeah.
And you also had anytime it's a World Cup year, which this was a World Cup year, it's a good year for FIFA usually.
Right.
Because they get double the sales basically, so that's also how you get to the 2400 number. And they did this as the story mode or whatever. This was like the second year they did it. The first year they did it, it was like a really short. And this year they really expanded it out, and they got a lot of like worldwide accolades for the story. But the biggest problem with this was, and the reason I didn't actually play that much FIFA 18.
Yeah. I
kind of boycotted it because they really screwed over legacy users like PS3 and Switch and Xbox 360 because they gave you the legacy edition, which was pretty much all the good stuff like the story mode and all that cut out of it.
Really?
So pretty much all of it was basically just like tournament play. Like you couldn't even like play like a full season or like a full like legacy mode through like leagues or anything. It was lame.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing that with I didn't put it in the news, but the Harry Potter game that's coming out, like the older system, the Xbox One and the PS4, like you guys got to wait an extra 3 months because we didn't properly finish porting it yet. So you guys can wait.
My buddies got hooked up because of this game. They love it. Yeah.
This is the last like 10 years. This is probably like one of the most.
A lot of people love it.
It's still called soccer. Still called soccer.
Football.
Still called soccer.
Football.
Still called soccer.
I used to love NBA 2K.
Still called soccer. All right.
I don't know. Where are we gonna put this one?
I would like to put it in like ARS, but honestly, like I said, I hated the whole like legacy edition thing.
Well, if you hated it, then you can't put it in S.
Well, I mean, the game was great, but
dude, this is why Darth Lopez thinks he knows sports because he plays video games that actually
basically
has
it was like it was like, hey, buy the latest version or else was my kind of like
probably
screw you.
Yeah, I don't think I
Sports
played
screw you.
18. I can't remember the last one I played.
It was way better, but it was. I mean, honestly,
I'm leaning on you,
you.
on you, JJ, and
We got a B in the chat.
Be in the chat.
yeah, even Sticks only gave it a B.
Yeah.
Would be
Still
better
called
on
soccer,
ice
putting B.
All right, fine. You're gonna get all the international complaints. Like once,
Yeah.
like Tommy Longbox watches.
Let's
this
say
on
all the
replay
UK
Oh,
tomorrow,
guys
that's
are gonna-
fine. That's
he's gonna
fine.
light you up.
Still called soccer. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It's all right. England doesn't.
Was
own
this
anything.
zombies? Which one was the first zombies one?
I don't think this was
Yeah.
first.
No, this wasn't zombies.
This wasn't zombies.
No.
This one was.
This is the one with jetpacks. Was this the one with jetpacks?
Oh.
This
I
is
don't
the one
know.
with jetpacks, right?
Yeah, I haven't played these games, so I don't
I
know.
never really got into the first Black Ops. Like I would do like Call of Duty. I do like every other year, which usually
Well, the
been, I
first
think, of, like,
Black Ops
Modern
was, like,
Warfare and
2010. This one was 2012.
yeah.
This
Also,
was
this
Treyarch.
Activision runs a nice gamut where they have like every other year is a different studio, so they can release one every year.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, this is.
I only
Treyarch.
played a little bit of the first one and didn't play that much of this one. But
I think I played this one. I remember
I
playing
think
the
the-
Black Ops stuff. This
yeah,
is yeah.
this
is
became
more of
popular,
a-
I think, because the multiplayer mode. You had the drones and
Yeah, you got
Yep.
the drones, which are kind of fun. This is still pretty solid.
Still
from what I
good.
remember.
S tier, he says.
I don't
Yeah,
know. If
to me, it really
yeah.
comes down to probably whether or not you like your multiplayer or if you don't. For me,
Still says
multiplayer is
soccer.
kind of like I like the campaign better normally, but
No what? No what? No S tier? Yeah, it's S tier. Oh, it wasn't the one with rockets. Okay. I just thought it was.
Oh, a couple
My bad.
S. Oh, maybe we
I'm
got
tired. It is S tier. It's
except
S
for
tier, S tier.
Lopez.
Yeah, he doesn't count though. Put it in S tier.
Black Ops 2 is getting up there. See, I don't know if I would have picked that one. I'm trying to remember which one.
I didn't
Oh,
play
S.
this.
I didn't play
Yes.
Odyssey either.
I
Odyssey
played
was good.
Odyssey.
Is it? Really?
Odyssey is great.
Is
Should I
it?
buy this for the
I didn't.
kids?
I only got the Switch like for my son like in the last year or two, and
Yeah.
I
If
haven't
you're a
played
Still get
it.
this
Mario-
game?
myself.
If you're a Mario fan, I mean, like, and I've been playing the Mario every 3D. I mean, I play a lot of Mario, but like, it started in 64 with the 3D version of Mario, which like changed games forever. Like, this is
Yeah.
just a natural progression of it. It's a newer Mario game, different mechanics. The boards were really good. The levels were kind of hard, but it was really fun.
Mhm.
It was fun to play. It was fun story. They threw in some great twists in there with the actual Mario, Princess, Bowser. We even got some Luigi and stuff in there. And
See,
it was-
now you're selling me. I want to go buy this now.
yeah, it's good.
It's really good.
It's a fun game. S tier
I've
for
not
me.
played it either.
I don't. Well, I think any
It's called
Nintendo game,
soccer.
yeah, any Nintendo game you come across is going to be a little bit limited into whether or not you own the system. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people kind of dropped off, like with Wii U.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And it took it. This was a fairly early Switch game, and it took
It
a
was.
while to win people over. I think with the Switch, I think they've done that now, but they had the shortages for a bit, and I mean, it
Yeah.
sold a lot of
Early,
units.
but it wasn't a launch title. This came out way
Yeah.
after the launch
Yeah, it did.
because Zelda was first, and then this came after
Mhm.
Zelda, which was different.
Mm.
Great games. All right, what tier there? It says great, so what'd you guys have it at?
I'd say A.
I'm gonna say S just because I love it.
Well, remember, we're still at the bottom of this list as far as best selling goes. There's some classics to
Put
come.
it A. Put it A.
S.
S tier.
Oh yeah.
Is it just because of Fred Savage and the Wizard?
Dude,
No.
The Wizard.
Despite Fresh Savage.
It's because
S
this,
tier.
honestly, when this game came out, when you first were like, "Oh, there's another Super Mario Bros.," you're like, "Okay, whatever." But then, the first minute you played it, you were like, "Holy shit!"
So
Mario
this
can
was the-
fly.
yeah, this was the game when I think they released like was it Genesis or Master System? It might have been Genesis. And they like originally released Genesis, and I think the pack-in game was not Sonic then, like it was Altered Beast.
It was Altered
It
Beast.
was Altered
Yeah.
Beast.
And everybody's like, "What the hell is this system?" Like Sega was building it, and like Nintendo was like, "We can crush them if we just release another Mario game and it's good," and they did, and it
Yeah.
became known as probably the best Mario game maybe ever.
It is one of the best Mario games there is. I mean, arguably the best. Arguably the best Mario game there is.
Did they do the world map in the second one, or was it?
No.
It was this one, right?
I think
This was the world. Yeah, this had the map.
This one started with the world map.
And introduced the ability to fly. And,
yeah. It wasn't just the fire flower. You got to fly. And
granted, fly, frog suit.
Teleport. You got the ability to teleport between worlds.
You go through. You skip levels going down those pipes.
S tier, put it up there, man. We got it.
Argue with that. This was one of my favorite.
You can't argue with it. Everybody put
after 5 minutes of playing that and the theme music wasn't stuck in your head, you were crazy.
It still is.
Now we get in the weeds.
I played Diamond.
Not much. I had Pearl.
I played Red and Gold in the back of the van when we drove down to Daytona for spring break.
These were the Pokemon releases for DS. So
I know DS was
my niece had a DS, and she's like, "Could you help me with this?" And I played.
And they're all addictive. I mean, whenever you get them, like
it's a lot like Final Fantasy 1, where you just run through the bushes real quickly. Just to try to keep leveling up.
But I don't know. I haven't played Pearl, but it was good, and it's tough.
That's the problem with it, though. They released 3 at the same time. They're just
Well, and it's also tough
starting characters, right?
They started to release them more frequently, like at a higher, and like they kind of run together as far as like because I quit playing them like when they started launching like the 3DS ones. Like I didn't play hardly any Pokemon after that.
This was 06. This one was 06. I have my list up here. So this one came out 2006.
Yeah. So this was kind of the one that put like the DS on the map as a Pokemon title. But
I still I think Ruby and whatever.
Yeah. The tricky part is, I mean, if I remember right, you had the touchscreen on this one, but they didn't really do much with it.
No,
I think
it popped up whenever you did the buyer, the thing or the action.
Yeah, it popped up sometimes, and you could use it as like the Pokédex and like things, but like other than that, like it wasn't really that useful. So it became kind of like just a Game Boy game.
I'd be fine with that. Again, these all kind of blend together, and I didn't play all of the Pokemons.
Throw that one.
I like the idea of them.
Shield and Sword. I never played this one.
Shield and Sword. To give you a frame of reference, was 2019. That's why this is.
So is this for Switch?
Yeah, this is the Switch one.
This is the first ones for Switch, I think.
I tried to get my son to want one, but he's like, nah, he's fine playing Sonic and Mario. So he doesn't.
I didn't really play this one. I never picked it up for Switch. I gotta be honest, but I mean, it got great reviews and great sales. But see, again with this, like once you start like playing like the 3D Pokemon, like they're not that much different though. Even on the Switch, there's only so much difference they can make in it. So to me, that makes it a little bit repetitive, and is why I don't play it. But
well, yeah, I think it's. I mean, it's a great concept. It's a great setup, but I don't think you can do a lot to change.
But if you're a Pokemon fan, they always do well.
Right.
So it's kind of like Madden for non.
Well, realistically, it's kind of like everything. I mean, you play Call of Duty, it's the same damn game. Like you want to prestige up, and this one you want to get some more Pokemon in your collection. And
why is it so expensive?
What do you mean expensive?
I'm just looking up because it's like, oh, maybe I'll get it for I hear Santa Claus.
Oh, it's still like $60, right?
No, get fucked with that. It's
How
like
much is it?
over $100.
Really? It's a.
If you buy the dual pack, $750. If you buy, that's what they're. What the hell? This can't be right.
Yeah.
The used version is $40. What's so special about this?
Is it hard to find?
Is it the one with both of them?
Yeah, there's one with both of them where it's upside. It's the one that's got the dual. It's the dual pack one. It's an expensive one, I guess.
Well, you don't need
exclusive
both.
content then.
Steelbook, dual pack, yeah.
You don't need both.
Oh yeah, Steelbook. People pay stupid amounts of money just for the Steelbook.
What are we doing with this one? Chat, what are you guys? You guys not helping us here?
I don't think anybody in chat played this one.
Joe's like it. He said the 3D was a nice change.
Zaggy said not great.
Yeah. That is one point.
Which is better, Sword or Shield? Which one's better, guys? Oh, you got to buy them both. You buy them both?
Well, think about it. You want to be more. You want to be more aggressive or more defensive? That's what I'm taking out of that.
I was busy playing Fire Emblem.
All right, put it in D because nobody gives a shit. CCC. Oh wait,
Yeah, let's go
ACC.
see. There we go. We got
As far as
Yeah.
Pokemon goes.
Well, we
All
got
right,
another.
cool.
I think we got one more because these were all bunched together.
Sun and Moon for 3D.
Well, this was
Sun and Ultra Moon.
Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra. There's 4, so they put all 4 of them as one.
Oh, good
Wow.
fucking lord!
I know. I only picked the Ultras because it was just too much. So I did not play this one.
Yeah, Ultras were the re-release, I think.
Yes, Ultras I think were the re-releases with maybe extra stuff. This was 2016, and it had the same cell number as Sword and Shield, so these tied at 25,370,000, which is really odd.
Yeah, that's very strange. Sticks.
I say we just put it where the other one is.
Yeah,
I didn't play it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Unless somebody tells me this is significantly better than the rest, it's going in C.
Okay, no. C sounds good. Okay.
The first Black Ops.
Wait, you can't throw it in trash because your kids play it all the time.
You can try.
The first Black Ops. I mean,
This one I played more.
I
Huh?
think I played this one more too.
I played this one more. But,
So
I know.
but again,
but it's
I was
like
more of
when
a campaign player, not a multiplayer. So
I did both. There were some fun maps, but I think if I remember correctly, this was one where it's like some maps were really good and some maps
some are
sucked. You're like,
broken.
damn it.
Yeah, they shit. In multiplayer, yes.
This was 2012.
This one, yeah, Black Ops. This Black Ops came out in 2010. This is 2010.
So Xbox 360, PS3. Yeah, see, this wasn't. I wasn't.
I'm going. I guess like Jay just said, I played this one a lot. I think more than the other one, so I gotta go A.
yeah.
I don't know how you guys gave Black Ops 2 an S.
It was good.
I didn't give it an S.
I mean, that's the thing.
Hey,
If you gave-
we heard
if
you
gave
left
the first
over
one an S. Do
A.
you give the second one an S, or is it just A?
Hey,
It's
it's A.
A.
It's A. I
I
think
would go A.
it had some. The difference is it had some map pitfalls in multiplayer.
Yeah.
Like I said, Modern Warfare 2 would have gotten an S out of me because I played the shit out of that first one. But
Yeah, me
You
too.
gave
Wow,
that an A.
excuse me. Okay. Fucking A. All right. Put it in A. Let's go.
it's in A. It's in.
Okay.
It's there.
Adam's still behind.
Oh, Mario World.
Yes.
Yes. What? Not
You
as
know
good
what?
as
You
3.
think S, right? To me,
Yeah.
It's
Tell them
heck-
why.
But why it's not?
Yes.
or why it
please
is.
do. Why it's not? Tell them why.
Because it didn't use the power that it could have for the Super Nintendo. The audio wasn't
Ooh.
great.
Yeah, he just said
The
it.
game was slow and not
Very
very
slow.
fluid as it could have been.
Stupid dragons.
Yeah, but I got to wear a cape
Dragons.
while I rode Yoshi and made him fly with me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
No,
To me, it would still be
that's a fair-
below
that's a fair assessment.
Mario 3, but
I would have to put this below 3 as well. I did play a lot of this. Super Nintendo was great.
and it did well. But this was the thing that they thought was going to kill Sonic the Hedgehog and it didn't. And I think because it was
Yeah.
basically just
There's
another
a lot of S's though in the chat.
it was a sharper, slightly crisper version of Mario Brothers 3, more or less. The dinosaur edited.
I'm with D. Malloy. I think I would have put this at A, but there's so many S's in the chat.
Oh my God, the S's took it over. It's close,
Yeah.
but
I'm
two
not
A's, a
gonna
bunch of S's.
Complain
I'm
about
not gonna
it.
get in a fight with the chat. I was putting in C, but just to let you know,
I didn't even have
Oh,
to
it's not a
vote.
C.
it's C.
They're all fired.
This one, I think, from what I remember, I was underwhelmed.
Yeah, is this the one that got crazy with the weaponry and stuff?
I think so.
And they had to
Oh,
start
so this
nerfing
was
stuff.
Jetpack one? Was this Jetpack one?
I don't know, but I know they had to start nerfing stuff and things like that
Yeah.
pretty rapidly because everything was kind of going crazy.
I think this is the bad one. I think
this
is the
one I
bad
remember being disappointed. Again,
This
if my
is the bad
memory,
one.
my recall is there.
Yeah, I
This
think
is
this is
more
the
than
bad one.
Because this is the one that they rebooted after this, right?
Yeah.
I think
Or
so.
was
Yeah.
it 4 they rebooted after? I think they rebooted after this one, back to Modern Warfare, right? Or am I making that up?
I can't remember if they did a 4 before they rebooted. I know they shifted. I know after that, I think they pivoted back to. I think they went back to World War II again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they went back to World War II, and then they did the World War One one. They did, yeah, or not World War One, but they did the. I can't remember what was it, and then they pivoted back to Modern Warfare.
But this one was 2011, so this one came out between the two Black Ops, and yes, that's why I think it was a little disappointing. So I'm gonna BC for this one.
Yeah, I think you have to put it below the others. I mean, I know it sold well.
I see a bunch of C's.
Yeah, I see a bunch of C's, so we're putting it in the C.
Sounds good. I was trying to look to see screenshots on it. I can't remember which one this was.
They all kind of look the same if you look at the screenshots. That's
I like Borderlands.
Yeah,
this one was fun. I played the first Borderlands, but Borderlands 2 took it to like another level, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both.
This was like one of the few first-person shooter multiplayer games I enjoyed. Was this one?
It was fun.
Plus, you got that Diablo aspect with the loot chests, so you got some randomized pickups, so you didn't. Yeah. It wasn't like known what you were going to find. It was.
Yeah, I mean, they put the role-playing game element in it a little bit, and
they did.
It was fun. Like the storyline.
Gamble at casino. Gambling's always fun.
Yeah, the storyline was fun too. This one, I'm at least
S.
an A.
S,
if not S. Yeah,
S. 3 A's in the chat.
A.
At least an A.
A.
To me, it's an S.
Looks like it's going A. I mean, I have an S too, but
I would have put an S because I did play a lot, but I thought it was just my bias. But
settle on A.
Oh, we got an S. Lopez, you
get out of here.
Can we just mute him? He doesn't even.
I don't think Rainbow Six Vegas came out in the right time frame. I don't think it was a September through December game.
Show accurate. There you go, Ryan.
Adam's behind in the views. That's why. S.
He's selling toys.
2 S's. 3 S's. Jeremy, thank you, Jeremy Miller. One more S, we got it. Give us one more S.
We don't need one more. We got three of at least. What about you, Double O? You on this one, or you didn't play this?
I didn't play this one.
It's all right. It's fun.
Right, put it in S then.
The only thing I don't like about this game was the cover. I hated the cover with like the guns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like so edgelord cover.
Was he trying to do a Run the Jewels cover?
S.
Andreas. You thought this is S?
I'm going to say
was this the first one? Which one was this again? 2?
This was
the third one.
Third one?
Yeah, there's Grand Theft Auto 3, there was Vice City, and then there was San Andreas.
I love Vice City.
The third. You know why I'm going to say this is an A? Because this goddamn thing made you have to work out or your character would get fat.
Yeah. This one also had the controversy, the hot coffee thing, and the
A for Pete's sake. I agree. It's A. I don't think it's S. I don't
think it's S. Like there was too much. They try to make it too much, and I'm like, I don't want to.
Could you still beat up hookers and steal the money from them in this?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
I think that's like staple of Grand Theft Auto.
You can do whatever you wanted, but if you didn't run around the city enough, your character legitimately would start gaining weight.
Yeah,
and be slower, and then you get shot by the cops, and it was annoying.
Mm-hmm. But if you ran around a lot, you had like marathon man cardio.
That's true.
Well, you still couldn't swim. Was this the one where you still couldn't swim?
Yeah, I don't think you could swim. Yeah, you still couldn't. So you fell in the water. You're dead.
We got 2 A's and S.
This was an A. It was a hell of a lot of fun, but I'm telling you, the extra aspect made it annoying.
We play.
Hear me out. It's A. It's a simple game, but these were actually fun.
Yeah.
I had fun with them. Like, if you like party games, it was a fun game.
Yeah,
I like the sports better, though.
Now, granted, the only reason it sold so well is because I think it was eventually a pack-in game. Was it a pack-in game? I think it was.
I don't remember
eventually.
which one was the pack-in game.
It was originally sports. I think it was originally sports was the pack-in game. And I think this was maybe the pack-in game when they relaunched it. Like another version of it, I think.
That might have been, because I don't remember this one as much. I don't remember playing this one as much.
Yeah. It was still fun, though. Maybe B. I don't know. It probably wasn't as good as sports was.
But
yeah, it was great because, like, again, the party game where you had, like, people at home.
Yeah.
And you could, like,
Well, we would do the sports, though. I remember bowling. We would always do the bowling. Bowling was an event.
It was. You might have been able to get it as free on the we buy thing or whatever.
But still, 28 million. But that's, again, pack-ins boost numbers, I think.
Yeah, I think it's more B or C. I don't know.
I'll say C.
I don't know, TMT guy. There's 36 of these effing things, though. C. Let's put it in C.
No, there's not. There's 30.
Okay. Just 30.
No, the number. Don't let the slide numbers mess you up because I had some extra
Pokemon
background.
Is this?
We finally went back far enough that Marco played one of these.
Wait, which one was that? Where did we put we play?
C.
C.
Okay,
All right, move on. I just need to know where to put it.
Which Pokemon was this one?
Crystal. Oh, this one was it's
Game Boy
gold,
Color.
gold, silver, and crystal.
This was the Game Boy Color. So there was Game Boy was
Game Boy
red,
Color
green,
in
blue.
1999.
Yeah, no, this is not one I've played.
I think I did play this one. Gold or silver? One of those two. I didn't play crystal. I don't think. But it looks
I
familiar.
didn't play crystal either. I'm pretty sure I had gold.
I think I played, like I said, I played the original red and yellow or whatever, and then I do think I played this for a little bit.
But yeah,
Okay.
I mean it was red, green, blue in color.
I'm still probably in the B range though.
Yeah,
they're all kind of the same.
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd say either A or B, maybe A, but it was basically red, green, blue, but in color. Like,
I think this is our last
Pokemon.
Pokemon. I think
the difference between Game Boy Color and Game Boy was negligible, besides the color for the most part.
Well, the color did add a lot.
They ran very similar. So
the color adds a lot, though. Aesthetically.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Let's give it an A.
Yeah, being able to
Or B.
interact with Adam would
They
be
gave-
pretty
or B.
fantastic.
Put in B. All right, moving along. S tier.
Yep, S tier.
yeah,
Any
this is probably
Smash
one of the-
Brothers is
I
S
know
tier.
any
Thanks.
Smash Brothers is pretty fun.
Yeah, I think this is still one of the top fighting games of all time in
Yeah.
sales, like way up
Yeah.
there. So
Super Smash Brothers is the shit.
It is.
still
it is
sells.
pretty fun.
like this game is $60 still, and still
It is.
sells.
Plus it made Kirby fucking cool, bro.
It is. I think I bought this for my son last Christmas, and wasn't new then, and it was still $60.
I don't think it ever goes on sale, to be honest.
Nintendo
Yeah,
games
except for
almost
the
never
local.
go on sale.
Yeah,
Like
they
sometimes around the holidays, they get like $15 off. This one almost never goes on sale in that group.
Yeah, he
There's
still
an
plays it.
esports
He
league
mixes
for
this in every once in a
for
while.
Super Smash Ultimate.
Smash.
This is S.
S.
Oh, fucking Skyrim.
So many
It's got-
hours.
This got me to quit smoking. This saved my life.
Yeah,
Alright.
so many hours put into this. I don't know, in the hundreds for sure.
Oh, definitely in the hundreds. I might
300,
even hit
400 maybe.
200.
I don't know. I don't freaking know, but a lot of time.
I did almost everything you could do in this game because that's what I did, and I didn't smoke. Gave up cigarettes playing this game.
The
Just for
greatest
that,
thing
we put it in
about
S tier.
Yeah, for
greatest
that
thing about this
alone, I
game,
would vote
even
S.
4. But the greatest thing about 5 was you could play it about 3 times and never play the same
Yeah,
version.
the
In a
world
way.
was so
Yeah.
deep. It was,
Mhm.
it was awesome.
Did not play the relaunch Modern Warfare.
This is
so
the
I'll let
new Modern
You
Warfare.
guys take this one.
Nope. I don't know.
I
this
don't
one.
remember the last one I played before the one
This
I got
one
now.
wasn't bad. This one wasn't bad.
This
Yeah.
one was 2019. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, this was 2019?
And this was like the
2019
relaunch to get the Modern Warfare back on the rails. I think.
Rails. So I'd say
I can't remember the one I played.
they just kept redoing the thing is they did add-ons a lot to this. But the guns, I'm just trying to think about the first guns. I mean, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed playing it. I really did. I'd say A, I guess. They revamped the maps. There's a lot of good play in it. Oh, this and then whenever a part became where people would just like camp, they would
Oh yeah,
change
yeah.
it up a bit. So
Well, that was any of these. The camping.
yeah, but they made it hard to camp in this.
Was this the one? Did they have one? I can't remember if it was Modern Warfare or not, but they had one I think where they redesigned maps like every month.
It's this one.
Is this one okay?
It's not every month, but yeah, it's this
It's not quite that frequent. Okay.
That was this one. That's why I'm saying A tier on it.
A tier on it.
Well, it's got to be better than 3. I don't know where we put 3. But
I'm trying to remember which was like before the one I bought currently. Whatever the last Call of Duty I played, which I know was a couple of years ago. I mastered Prestige, which was
I think
the first
that was
time
the
I ever did
last-
that. I played the shit out of it.
yeah, I think this was the last one they actually advertised heavily for PS4 and
The
Xbox One, I
crossover,
think.
Yeah.
I still think they had a lot of the. Well, did this one have a lot of the? You had to pay.
The paywall
Oh,
bit.
microtransactions.
Yeah, the
Uh,
microtransaction shit.
Well, it's Activision, so probably.
I mean,
Probably, yeah.
for the gun, there were originally they had guns that if you wanted the upgrades quickly, you had to do the microtransaction thing, but you could grind it. You could actually grind it out.
Yeah, there was a Black Ops 3.
All right, put in A. Let's move along.
Yeah, I'm trying to scroll through my my achievements list and to see if I can find anything. Can't remember.
Pete talking Cold War. Yeah, probably.
I might be talking. No, I don't think it was Cold War. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was. It might have been.
All right, new Super Mario Brothers Wii. I don't
Another
remember
game.
this game at all. Huh?
It got packed in with a holiday bundle.
Oh, okay.
This is like when Nintendo really started pushing the holiday bundles for Wii, and then where they Wii U, and
so this
it was still a good game, but I think it was.
Go ahead, Judge.
I'm trying to think. It was a redesign, right?
Yeah,
it might have been,
I
but
can't remember.
It's still kind of fun. Like I actually did play a little bit of it, but my son plays this still.
Yeah, because this was the one where you could play 4 players at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I don't think this was the first time you could do that. You couldn't do that before this.
Mm-hmm.
Because even the 64 didn't have anything like this. When we came out, you could have 4 players on the same screen, same time. You go in the bubble. Like we would purposely go in the bubble to like catch up to the other players, like my sisters and I.
Yeah.
So this was different for Mario, and it changed, like how having multiple players, together. Like before, you everybody had to take turns.
Mm-hmm. So and they did add into this one. It made it faster because even though they kept the graphics fairly low, which they do a lot of times when they have their first like Mario game on a system, but it ran a lot faster, even with the 3D backgrounds and stuff. So
didn't Sunset Riders used to kill you if you fell behind?
Yeah, the end of the map. If the screen caught up to your character.
I was trying to think of the games where it was like, oh, if you didn't keep up, you were dead.
Mario didn't do that, but you get sandwiched.
Yeah, you get squished in between. Yeah.
Squished, yeah.
Like all the Lego games, they just kind of bump you up. Bloop, bloop, you just pop up and you won't know where they drop.
We would always I remember Bubble It was like a bubble it. We yell at each other to just go in the bubble. Because one of us would be doing really good, and then you have to try to catch up.
But I like this one, though, so I'm at least an A.
All right.
Yeah, I'll say A. I'm good with that.
A chance prima love A.
One just a couple A's.
Like one other shitty player wasn't. Hey, give him the bell. Give Joe the bell. Get it.
There's one guy can't catch up. Well, I'm usually the guy.
I gotta find the goddamn bell.
Bring the bell.
All right, Joe. Good one. All right.
Oh, that's right. I haven't cleaned up behind us for a while.
Oh, we fit.
We fit.
It worked. I mean,
it did.
It did. It worked you out fairly. I mean,
my lazy ass didn't want to be told to exercise.
I think that's why I didn't want to do it. I was like, I don't want exercise in my video games. But it worked for what it was. That's why it was so popular. But
yeah, we had it.
Yeah. I can't fathom the amount of people that bought this game and like 3 months later, like a bad gym membership, that board probably just went in the trash.
It was just tucked under the bed.
I still have that fucking board.
See what I mean? Like it's like.
Oh yeah, but you could play other stuff with that board.
You could do other stuff with it, yeah.
What, like Tony Hawk?
No, Wii Sports shit. I think you could do. There's actually a couple. Trash, maybe.
Yeah, this one I was not a fan of.
Yeah. All right, trash it. Sounds good.
It's like one of those things that where you open it up.
I don't know, maybe D though. I don't know if it deserves trash because it did what it was supposed to.
Dude, there's 3 trashes. I'm saying trash too, so that's 4.
I was going to give it a D. We can give it a D. I mean,
trash.
Connect, well, no, you're right.
Trash.
Connect didn't do what it did.
Trash.
All right.
Ooh. Straight bangers, baby.
Dude, it was too big.
It was so big.
I'd never finished it. I think I'm still next to a plantation or something. Like I think
left off. It has the percentage counter of the stuff you've done. I think I'm still at like 68.
68.
Yeah, but it was a fun game, is what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I'm never gonna finish it, but like, fuck it, it was fun.
But that's a good problem to have. I mean, if the game world is so massive you can't finish it.
Yeah,
it's not a bad problem.
It's not a bad problem, but I like that I was able to finish the first one. Maybe I'll get back to this one day.
No, you won't.
Probably not.
That's the thing. I don't think I'll ever get back to it. It's one of those games I don't think I'll ever finish.
It was awesome. Like graphically, it was gorgeous.
Yeah, it was Rockstar. It was beautiful. Yeah.
And it wasn't quite as enthralling as like Skyrim to me. I don't know, just because of the environment or because I played Skyrim on a PC versus a console.
Yeah, you were also thinking that maybe it was going to be like the first one, and it did tilt her off.
It was a little different than the first. It didn't have the same pace of the first one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's S, right?
I mean,
it
that's
saved the
what I'm
video
talking
game
about.
industry. It was the thing that recovered the video game industry from a crash. So. If you don't put an S, I don't know what you'd put in S.
Yeah.
I have zero arguments, JJ.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. When we were in Super Mario World, when we got to that point, I'm like, well, I like playing Super Mario World, but it's not the same.
You see this? You see this?
Ballpark.
We should just mute him at this point, right?
I think he's coming on the last one, but still.
Yeah, he's probably talking about it.
Not even the same league. It's not even the same fucking sport.
No. I mean, the game sealed as a price goes for what, like 10 grand or something? I don't even know. Something stupid.
Yeah, ridiculous.
D Molly probably has a point. It is AT, but S in my heart, so I'm giving an S tier because I can.
Yeah, well, you can't give modern innovation, too much of a bump like this. Set the stage for all.
I mean,
that.
And for Super Mario Brothers, if you think about it, there's still stuff that like decades later they were still figuring out, like the lost level, the ability to like run on top, and like all that. I mean, they put things in that game that you didn't figure out for 2 decades, 3 decades.
You didn't know you could run on top of some of the levels?
Well, no, but isn't there like a lost level they discovered by running on top? Wasn't that the first one, right?
There was one on the first one where you could warp.
That didn't happen until like the year 2000 or something. They figured that out.
Yeah, the negative world.
Yeah,
that was early on too, but like there was lots of things that.
I just think we got to move it. It's S.
Yes,
we got to move
yes,
it on.
yes.
Like that, we can't. We
Yeah,
can't.
we're not
hate
going
that.
to fight this.
This I have not played.
I tried. I liked it.
It was really good when it first came out. I mean, it started a whole new genre. It really was. The problem was they didn't update it the way they should have.
What did it do? Like, what did this add to the?
This was
Fortnite.
it was the fucking battle. It was all the it's the genre
it was
of
Fortnite before Fortnite was a thing.
Yeah.
It was
Battle
this,
Royale.
and then
It was
came
the adult one
Fortnite.
too. Like when you played this, if you weren't a kid, this is what you play. It was the battle royale. It started off in it was toxic as shit, but like kids weren't allowed to play it, which is kind of nice.
Everybody acted like a fucking 11-year-old.
Well, how many?
It was a
how
bunch
many
of adults
people-
going, and then whenever a kid would get in there, we go like, "Go play Fortnite, fucker." And then like, "Hey, come
how
on,
many
don't call
people
that.
are in on a battle royal? That's what I'm kind of wondering because I remember like those old. What was it?
Oh, it's like 100, dude. This is crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
I think
At
they
its height,
eventually
when
they
I
expanded
was
up to 99 or something.
Yeah, when you started playing at its height, it was like 100. And when they had the first 2 map, so they had the original map, then they did the long map, this map that they're showing right now, and then they did the short map, which was okay. But then they just couldn't keep up, with Apex, and then Modern Warfare dropped their battle royale, and Battlefront dropped it too. Battlefront had a good.
I was gonna say, was it Battle? I was like, I don't think it was Battlefield. Was it Battlefront? Like I remember playing it on the computer with my brother, and it was like 64 people could be in there.
Yeah. Well,
and he was in his room at my parents' house, and I was in my room, and we're yelling.
How are you
like,
an adult that plays
down the
Fortnite?
hall?
It
Before
eventually became, like Marco was saying, it eventually kind of became ran down by Fortnite. It wasn't as portable as Fortnite was. I mean, Fortnite you can pick up and play on a tablet or phone, or
Well,
you
I think
kinda
it
do that
had
with
two-part.
PUBG.
Well, I think it had a 2-part problem. I think a lot of players switched from this to Warzone, which was when Warzone came out. All the adults left here. The kids started coming up here because they thought it was cool. Because like, oh, that's what the adults play. And then, then they went back to Fortnite, and like the real players played this, and then they played, Warzone, and then Warzone was
like
really
the
good.
original battle royale, like shrinking map. I mean,
Yeah, this is the original it.
at least for
You
me,
guys
I
remember?
didn't play anything prior to that was like that. So
75 million copies.
I'm too old to play Fortnite, bro.
Yeah, I can.
But yeah, I mean, after that, I went back one time because the old crew was like, dude, try to play. They like kept like, why are you playing it? And I'll say that before they changed up the maps, that Warzone did start to get stale, started having a battle. I went in for 1 second battleground, got crashed in a car, and was like, fuck this, I'm out. And I unloaded it. Never played again.
Yeah. See, that's why I don't think I could play. I couldn't play Fortnite because the second I get killed and some fucking kid starts twerking over top of my dead body, I'm gonna get pissed because I used to get pissed when the old Call of Duty teabagging used to happen. And now
well,
you
this
have
game.
actual
So this game had
choreographed
friendly
dance
fire and
moves,
shit.
I'm really gonna get mad.
This game had friendly fire and shit, and that's really what ruined this game. Like, because of friendly fire. Because patrols would just come in and you'd be like you'd have to have your group, but even if you had it, you had to pick up a force sometimes, or like if you were playing it just was so much shit that was going on in this game that just it just became shit. So, but yeah, no, I've never. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I guess I can't dog Fortnite. I've never played it before, but this was the OG, and at the time, I mean, my neighbor has the Fortnite. He's got the Player Battleground helmet. Like he got it for one Christmas. That's how intense this was. Like everybody that was from the ages of 23 to 45 was all at once in this.
It also brought about the big time with the big time streamers, video game streamers and stuff.
Yeah.
This was League of Legends and some other things, but I mean,
for the ones that
Battle
weren't
Royale
dorks,
type game, this was the original.
Yeah, this is what made it. Yeah, this is probably what made a lot.
All right, so where are we putting this one? Because again, I didn't play it.
It's got to be A or S. Like it really does. I mean, you could tell who plays. Like these are all Fortnite players, so they're probably gonna not rank it up there. But
I mean,
he does. He plays Fortnite right here. He says F. Dude, no way. I mean,
they did so much different, but also as a game, like Marco said, they kind of tanked it as a game. I mean, because
eventually it tanked. Like within 2 years, it was done. Like a year and a half. It just never kept up.
All right, so where are we putting it?
Probably A because they didn't keep up on it.
I'd say A or B.
Yeah. I mean, just because it did. It started a genre that's still going strong today.
That's true. For that, you got to give it that.
S tier. Wii Sports was S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think so? I don't know. Yeah. To me, it was S tier. Like it's hard to say though because the Wii when it launched, there's hiccups.
Everybody
television.
bought this shit, dude. Everybody
it
bought
was
this
packed
shit.
in with the system though.
It was
but everybody bought the Wii because of this. Like people would buy. You play
with your tech demo. It's your Wii tech demo. That's why everybody. But like at the same time, it had its problems in the fact that there was only 5 sports.
Yeah, but when,
right there on the cover. How many of them did you play? You played bowling and you were playing tennis.
Did you guys used to get drunk and fucking play this before you went out?
You try to do the home run derby, but
but the golf kind of sucked.
Yeah,
the
golf kind of sucked. Fucking home run derby was dope. I was great at that.
That's what I mean. If you were good at it, then you just win all the time.
Bowling was good. Boxing was fun.
Bowling was fun because it was more.
Y'all didn't party enough because you just do the shit when you party.
But no, I mean we used to get drunk and do the bowling all the time.
I used to drink and play Mario Party. That's what I used to play.
Mario Party. Yeah,
that didn't make
friends then.
See, that's the thing. There's not the randomness and the variety there are in party games, and at the same time, I think this got a lot of play because there was nothing when the Wii launched.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. This sold the Wii, is what I'm saying. Like this game sold.
It sold with the Wii.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
you're not
I get
not understanding what I'm saying.
But I understand. No, you're saying it sold the idea of the motion capture.
Yeah, people would buy the Wii because.
All
of
right,
this game.
I'll give you that. All right, I'll give you
lots of people broke their televisions.
Yeah.
Remember the recall for the wristbands?
Yeah, the wristbands.
All right,
I'm not going to argue, belabor the point.
Put it on A. The chat's taking it with an A, so put it on.
Okay,
A.
all right. That's where I had it anyway, but
there's one guy saying C over and over again.
Oh, it is Zach.
Yeah.
S for Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
I played the hell out of it. This was like that game too, where you had maybe it's because I was younger at the time, but you had to figure it out. I've died so many times.
Pete,
I didn't mind dying. I didn't mind dying.
You had to be patient. You get so far, I got to climb this, do this, pull the thing, do that. Shit, I just died. All right, got to do it again. I got to climb the thing, jump to here, do this, pull the thing. Shit. I got a little bit farther, though.
And yes, as an 11-year-old, it helped that the main character was a big-breasted woman with dual-wielded weapons, but still.
Yeah, but when you look at it now, you're like, really?
But it took that, I mean, it took that leap to. This was the leap for me for 3D gaming.
Yeah.
So I mean, there were other ones out for the PlayStation at the time, but this was the first one I played. That wasn't a fighting game.
This is one of the ones that sold the PlayStation to me. This is why I love the PlayStation, because I think at the time I still had my Super Nintendo and I had the PlayStation, but this is what drove me to the PlayStation for a bit.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it D Malloy or D? You may have a point though. As much as I love this game, I haven't gone back and played it. I don't know if it holds up.
Yeah, I don't think it
may be a good point.
Hold up, but
yeah, I just thought it was okay when it first came out too. I mean, I didn't love it. It was, I don't know. I'd give it a B at best.
Oh, Timothy.
The B at minimum. Oh yeah, the Uzi. Once you got the Uzi, it was
that's
easier.
Well, yeah, it was a
And the
little
stupid
fair.
tigers, or was it tigers or lions? I don't remember which or whatever. What
You didn't have unlimited ammo though. You ran out of ammo from what I remember, and you be careful.
Yeah.
All right, to be fair, all right, A, I guess.
A or B? I don't know. Chat's kind of B, C. There's an A. Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, you're right. There's B's and A's.
B maybe. Maybe B's fair.
The new Tomb Raiders are made. Yeah, but it's still not the same as that like original.
Well, if you to get 2 movie franchises, one and then relaunch as another.
Those were just on too. Like I was just watching those recently. All right, I guess I put that in B, and then we'll move on to the next where we hit the triple digits. Oh, I gotta get rid of Zaggy's comment. 100 million copies. It's actually more than that, but we're only going with the mobile version.
The mobile version?
That's what it said.
Well, what got it there a lot was the
Original
included
Game
with
Boy.
the Game Boy.
It was the original Game Boy.
Couple years.
The original Game Boy version sold 43 million copies in
I don't have that thing
1989. But this re-release in 2006 on EA Mobile is the one that's here. So some places I looked combined all of the Tetrises together, and it hit something like 400 million or some shit. But this separated them, so
back to back bot.
This is just the phone version, which I actually don't have on my phone.
Tetris.
Yeah,
I remember the Game Boy version.
Doesn't matter what system it is. Doesn't matter where you play it. Doesn't matter when you bought it. Tetris is S tier.
S tier.
Yeah.
Not fucking around. S tier.
Yeah.
And the Russian music stuck in your head as you play it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know the one I liked, which was low key great. I think it was Nintendo 64. It had the first like 3D like sphere, and you had to like use your middle thumbstick. It was really chaotic. You had to move your middle thumbstick.
I know. Tetris,
that one was freaking hard, man.
Tetris Sphere.
Yeah, Tetris. It was hard. Hard as hell.
Yeah. No, I don't remember that one.
S tier it up.
I did.
All right.
We only got a couple left. We got 2 left.
Tetris 99. If anybody plays now, it's amazing on Twitch.
Grand Theft Auto 5?
Yeah, and free.
Yeah.
I think. Is it still free?
Is this one after San
If you have the
Andreas?
online thing, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is after Santa. This is.
I've never played this one then.
Oh, this
After
one.
Andreas.
This is probably the greatest one. It's still
probably
going.
the greatest video game I've ever played.
It still has a user base. It's still going, and we're talking what, 8 years?
Yeah, we don't have a. This is the last.
I don't know what year it launched
had
exactly. But
we haven't had 6 yet.
yeah,
This is
people are still playing
13.
5.
They still have the online of all this, and everything's still going on too. So
This came out in 2013, and it still has a base.
yeah, I own this game, and I think it's great. Like we played, like it's so customizable.
Yeah.
Like my wife turned the one character into like a total hipster. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
And
well, you
supposed to
had
be
like
like
the
this-
three storylines you could play, right? There was like
Yeah.
the 3 protagonists, and then you had the online bits. Like, I love this game. It was huge.
Yeah, so good, and
It still is. Still is big.
I got sticks. I got $100 on sticks. I got $100 on sticks. $100 guaranteed. Put it on Twitch. Put it on our Twitch channel. I'll pay for it.
How about you?
$100, dude. $100 sticks. Got it all day.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, this is S.
Yeah, S tier.
Right? I know Marco said you didn't play it, but
I didn't. I mean, I was making too much money to be playing video games at the time.
no, this is 2013.
Yeah, I was making too much money in 2013.
I didn't care. I was still
Yeah,
playing
14. And 15 and 12.
1-year-old, I don't care. He can take care of himself. I'm
I
playing
played
video
this
games.
during pandemic time. Is when I played it.
Yeah.
That's
Like I said, I don't
years
do much
ago.
multiplayer, but I still pick it up and just play the game. Like the
Yeah,
think
no multiplayer.
This game was so big it had airports.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's legit airports
Okay.
that you could go and you could take a plane and fly to another part of the map.
Sticks
All of
just
Southern
throwing.
California was mapped out with this game.
Move this. Ring the bell.
I was like, you booing him or what?
No, he's ringing the bell on that one. He's just calling it.
All right,
he's
well,
shooting
we
his
only got
shot,
one
dude.
left.
All right, one left. Good, because I gotta go to bed.
I know, I do too. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Oh,
Boo.
No, you can't boo it.
I can't
I
boo it.
know.
God damn.
This game this game, it's the same fucking game. And it's
how do you tame a horse in Minecraft?
I don't know. Isn't it like an app? I don't know, but the kids try to tell me all the fucking time something about loop. Dude, kids from 22 years old all the way down to fucking 5-year-old. All they talk about is this fucking game.
I know, but my son doesn't play this. Of all the games, he doesn't play this. But when he got this, me and my brother, after Christmas, we did the presents, Christmas Eve, we played this thing for like 3 hours building. I don't know what the fuck we were building. We were building something.
That's the thing. It's somewhat addictive in a way.
It was like, what are we doing? What did we accomplish?
And we talked about Fortnite, and to a point, that's what made Fortnite kind of popular too, is that it had an aspect beyond just what PUBG had in building something. So
I'll tell you this.
But this also looks like 8-bit garbage at the same time. So.
I'm telling you, there's a kid that's touched in one of these classes, and me and this kid and I played this just to see if my kids could play it, so I know the bare minimums. Plus, I listen to them, and honestly, this even gets that kid focused. And like the shit he talks about, like it's crazy, man.
Well,
all of them, it's crazy. It's so crazy.
It's not that it's basic, but it is. It is just it gets you in that primal like I need this. Well, I want to build this. Well, I need to go get wood. Where am I going to go get wood? I guess I got to go to the forest. I hope I have an axe. Shit, I broke my axe. I got to go get some metal so I can go build another axe so I can go to the forest to go get some more wood so I can. And you're like 3 levels deep on shit you have to do to get to the point that like, what are we doing?
Oh, and they get him hooked. That's how they get him hooked.
Yeah. It's simple. It's simple and basic, but that's kind of the point, the mastermind thing behind it, right?
Yeah, it just
it's also like the repetitiveness of coding. So it's
that's what that's what I'm saying. Like you don't have any issues with mapping or
you just said like you turned it on and played it for 3 hours. It's a game you
that's what I'm saying.
It
tucks you
played
in
for 3 hours. That's
it just gets you.
It just is, man. You can argue with it all you want, but it's S tier.
Like I said,
you can play it on almost anything.
Yeah.
It tricks you. That's
like I'm pretty sure a graphing calculator could run this thing.
There's that.
Dude, Lopez can't play Tetris, bro. Sticks. Don't embarrass him. Come on. All right, S tier this.
All right, well, just for what it is. I mean, people have built.
The bottom line is like you can say what you want, but that game, it's still selling. Like still to this day, this game sells.
And it's selling, but at the same time, it's free. It's weird.
There's not a lot of microtransaction. You know what's kind of cool is you could have microtransaction this thing to death because the kids would do it, but like they don't. You have an option to buy stuff. Also,
you got options to buy stuff to shorthand it. Be like, I don't want to build that castle.
I don't think you can do that. I think you still have to build it. I mean, I don't know.
Is there really a Minecraft movie coming?
No, they're just making up shit. But they have books. They have reader novels. They have
weapons that you can buy.
Everything. Yeah, they got weapons. They've got all types of stuff. I mean, the kids. I volunteer during this, so my business is slow. Well, it's purposely. I choose not to do anything in December.
Even Lloyd says it's still an $18 game if you want an Xbox 360.
Yeah, it ain't free. He's right. It's not free. Yeah. I had to buy it.
Yeah.
Like all
it's not free.
Year.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, the kids outside they dig in holes around.
Apparently, a movie is coming.
They play this shit like they play Minecraft in real life. You know how you had all those like 30-year-olds chasing fucking Pokemon in parks and churches and shit? These little kids are outside, even when it's freezing fucking cold, like digging with sticks and shit going, I'm going to dig a hole and then I'm going to build this. And this is my whatever fucking brick.
As a kid, I dug holes because
we dug holes. Yeah, but you dig holes. What was cool, like for us, G.I. Joe or whatever, we would play. These kids play fucking Minecraft. When I took them to camp, the camp counselors love fucking Minecraft. Like,
well, and it's the game too where essentially you are the protagonist. Like you don't take the role of the protagonist. It's not like Metal Gear Solid where you take the role of Solid.
Yeah, you're Solid.
You are the protagonist in Minecraft, and that's probably what enthralls a lot of kids too at the same time.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
what I can tell you is at shows, the number of cosplay that you see of Minecraft, somebody holding an 8-bit sword, somebody wearing like a blockhead thing on their head, so, like the costumes. I mean, they're super simple, but there's so many of them. That's my only experience with this game. but that's what I see, and that's what I know that people are just.
I mean,
there's so many
it's
of them.
it's S tier, dude. I mean, if you whatever you want to rank games as innovative, if you want to rank them as top of their class, if you want to rank them as like time makes you spend time on them, you play them in normal life, like it has it all. It really does.
Well,
It's
like I said,
addictive
it
as
does
shit.
suck you in. It makes you
Yeah.
work for it. Definitely makes you work for it. But that was our last one.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool guy with Pokemon Go comment.
What did he say?
He calls
He
the
calls
cops on the Pokemon Go kids.
CMNT, cool guy.
Nice, good. You should. You should.
Get out of my yard. I don't give a shit what's supposed to be in there.
Eventually, Darwinism takes care of a lot of that. I remember like there was
Yeah.
a story about like people
man, yeah,
walking
there's
off a
kids
cliff and
Walking into
They
traffic.
had one. So we have a small downtown area. It's not. I don't even know you call it downtown. It's 2 churches, a weed shop, a party store, and a bar. And these fuckers would be like walking through one church to go to the other church and like walking in rows, like crossing roads all the fucking time without looking. Like it was just like, what are you doing? Like who walks through
Looking
a
for a
church?
goddamn Charizard. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I know, but like, dude, it's still a church. It was not a church I go to, but it's still a church.
Well,
you can't be walking in churches
so-
looking for Pokemon and shit.
did you hear the story? Like when so what it was there was originally a game called Ingress that the Niantic made before Pokemon Go, and it used the same waypoints like for gyms and stuff. So geographically, they didn't really change anything. They just gyms were waypoints in Ingress, and they just changed it. They made the gyms, but
That's why
that Ingress was like Ingress was like 7 years or something before that, or 6 years. So there was literally one guy who like
All
a
right,
church
Frankie.
a church basically like had to sell off for taxes or went under, and he bought the building and converted it into like a duplex house. But because they never changed the gyms, his house became a gym because they thought it was still a church in the game.
Yeah,
because it's usually like a public space.
Yeah.
But like literally, there's like people like literally like walking around his like porch and like climbing his fence and getting into his backyard. And
it's crazy. Like you see a real.
You wake up at
downpour.
like 5 a.m. and there'd be like people like walking through his backyard. And shit.
I don't see why you leak yourself, BK. He's better than you, and he actually has gotten a bell. He actually almost gets one bell every week. Yeah, he almost gets a bell a week. He doesn't get bells on all his shit because a lot of his shit's not funny, but he's gotten a bell almost every single show. So you got it, Lopez. you're just not that funny, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I like you. I still like you, buddy. You're just not that good. And BK, nobody steals anything from you. Nobody even knows who you are. If it wasn't for our show, nobody would have ever heard of you before. We made you more popular than you've ever been in your entire life. Do believe that for real. Okay.
He's Lord of Brooklyn, though.
Yeah, Lord of. Yeah, right. Yeah,
the Lord.
for sure. Yeah. He's a Lord
He
of
has
the
like
lady.
a contract to prove it.
Yeah. By the way, that shit you can't be that. I was just watching the video. Do you guys ever watch those lawyers? I watch the weirdest shit. Do you ever watch the like internet lawyer guys that talk about like stuff? Oh my! He didn't even get your name right. He called you AK. He goes, "Hey, me and that." He goes, "Me and that AK person." And I was like, "You mean BK?" He didn't even get your name right, dude. Oh my god! Like, dude, that's so sad. But go ahead.
I don't think it's sad. I think it's funny.
I mean, I actually
You
think
guys
it's
are
fucking
funny.
hilarious.
I like your beef.
Oh, who, me and BK? There's not much beef there. I don't box down, man.
I know you guys just playing, but it's still funny to me.
I know. All right, BK.
I am interested in this Sticks versus Lopez Tetris match, Pete.
I agree. I think it's a good
put it
idea.
on our Twitch
Censor
stream.
that. Yeah, we could.
We need to get like claymation going and have like celebrity death with like members or something.
I'll figure out what to do, but we can definitely set up something like that. I'd love it.
Dude, when I used to work for this this energy company that you could call Bread Roll, we used to get all these calls. So for those people that don't know,
Bedroll.
It's not on here anymore, I don't think, but on the old cans they used to have an 800 number for comments. It's still there. Yeah, it's on the bottom. And these idiots would call in, but most of them were drunk. A lot of them were because we infiltrated colleges, so a lot of them were college kids drunk, trying to give ideas.
Hey, Red Bull and vodka was.
And every year we'd have cartoonists take like the top 50 messages, Hey, and you know how they do the commercials? Obviously, everybody knows their commercials by now, right? So they use that cartoonist, and that cartoonist would come, and they would take the voice. I fucking wish I still had. They were really weird. They you had to burn stuff all the time and destroy it. Like you had to destroy and burn everything all the time. Like it was really fucking weird. But like they used to give us a CD, and the CD would have or the DVD, and you plug the DVD in to show like your whole crew and whatever, and like it'd be that was it. So you go to this event, you could take that, then you had to take it, then you had to have evidence that you destroyed it afterwards. But it was like people calling in like complaining, but most of them were just drunk and saying like it was some of the funniest shit you ever saw. But they did the cartoons in it, and I wish we knew that guy because I would love to take like our chat and have him because you're just imagining what this person is. You don't know what they fucking are, right? So they draw it, and then they would take their like voicemail, and the voicemail would be interaction of these fucking people doing their shit. It was funny. I'm just saying, I wish like, I don't even know like who's the guy who could draw, the guy from Japan, right? I wonder if he could do something.
Nobody that draws.
Nobody that draws.
I wonder if he could do something like that where you just sketch it up real quickly and like, it wasn't even that like if you've ever seen the bread roll ads, they're not.
Yeah. Like, it looks like a
super simple. Yeah.
They're super. Look, I don't know. I couldn't do that shit.
Looks
but
like
I think
a Hagar
simple.
comic.
Simple style. Yeah.
Oh, funny as shit though. Oh God, they were so. Somebody's had to have stole some of those. They have to be out there someplace. But God, they were funny. They were fucking hilarious, dude. We gotta see if we can get somebody to do that for us because it'd be hilarious to have, especially like a BK. This 60-year-old dude that lives in his mom's closet. Like, dude, it'd be so funny to have a dude like that just drawing and yelling, like typing away. You know what I mean? He's got the little closet light above him, just like screaming at the thing, like that. It'd be great, dude. I think it'd be good. Either way. All right. What? I mean, that's what it is.
That's it.
What do you got? Let's wrap it up. I mean, let's go.
Home run.
If you could do it, anybody who could do that, let us know because that would be hilarious. Hilarious to do. And then you see like Darth Lopez screaming about how he's great at sports when he's like getting last in FIFA Soccer 2018. He's only got one thumb, his other thumb's all wrapped up. He uses the spray on it. He's like, it's football, not soccer, football. He's like using the spray like they use in soccer. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that. And like, oh man, thumb cramp. And you just see Sticks laughing as Tetris things go boop, 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 boop. Man, it'd be amazing. Not true. No, BK. Not true. All right, cool. Thank you for the intro.
I'm just wondering. I looked it out on my phone. I was like, Lopez, you sending me messages?
Oh, congratulations, Brian. Congratulations.
Oh, good job, man. That's a tough set.
That's a tough set to finish.
It's a really hard set. Nintendo Comic System.
Oh, that is a tough set.
Yeah, it's really hard.
That is.
TMNT, cool guy. We are not doing that, but we'll see what we can do. Hopefully, we find somebody that can do it. Present Stick Boys got a present for us. Okay, Pete, can we get out of here? I need to.
We can. It was a lot of fun. Thanks, everybody.
It was. I had a great time.
You guys helping us out with the tier list. It was a lot of fun. And oh shit, we forgot to do a giveaway.
Brian, congratulations, brother. 55 issues.
You guys want to do a giveaway? I mean, there's still 36 people here.
I thought you did one earlier.
I did. That was from Monday, though. I got a few more things to give away.
Got today's. How are we going to do it?
If we don't do it today, we got to do it on Sunday then.
Yeah, it's fine. We can do it.
Yeah, no, I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm sorry, guys. We can't do another giveaway. We should have done it earlier.
We're going to do that Darth list we promised.
Yeah, so come back on Sunday. We'll definitely do a giveaway on Sunday.
Thanks, Justin.
I got to give stuff away. We got 12. I mean, I got 4. No, I got 5 left. Shit, I got 5 left. Before now.
See how BK did not argue that he's a 60-some-odd-year-old living in his mom's closet in Brooklyn. He just argued about how expensive it was.
Sunday it is.
Thank you, Jeremy Miller. Sunday it is. Sunday at 4, he says.
No, I think he's picking the prize pack that he wants.
Oh, okay. Very good. Good job, Jeremy.
We got 1 through 5 left. Nobody wanted the early numbers. But that said, thanks, everybody.
Nice shirt, Pete.
You guys. Oh, shit. I don't even know if I can do a show tomorrow. So Dollar Bendiggy might be a day late. And Mail Call Madness will be on Friday. Maybe I will be there. And oh, shit, that's what I forgot to do.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
I forgot to give the secret word.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you weren't there. Mail Call Madness. We're doing a secret word giveaway.
Is the furniture going to start talking behind me?
Secret word. Jedi's going to kill me because I came up with this idea and then I didn't follow through.
Remember when
you
time people say
people,
that we watch everybody else's show? I don't even watch our show.
Yeah,
so
you
like,
36 people. The secret word for Friday, if you watch the live chat when we do Mail Call Madness for a free giveaway.
Oh, that's why he was trying to text you. He said he texted you in the DM.
Yeah, which we will do on Friday. We're doing a giveaway. Even though it's a recorded show, there is a secret word. And the secret word is...
Make sure you see Stick on Saturday.
Pumpernickel.
Well, now it's pumpernickel. JJ called it. Now it's pumpernickel. The secret word is pumpernickel.
How are you going to change that?
I didn't change it. It just says, what is the secret word? Because I'm going to be in the live chat, and I'm going to pick one of you guys in the live chat once I flash the thing up in the middle of the show. It just says, what is the secret word? So, pumpernickel.
Dude,
pumpernickel,
BK, why don't you go
come back on Friday?
What's that deli out there that I like?
I don't care about the deli you like. It's already done. Bread? JJ called it. It's pumpernickel.
Yeah, they do. But you also get corned beef from there. It's nice. You can buy it from in New York. You can buy it.
So again, watch the show when we do the live premiere on Friday. If you're in the live chat, you got a shot to win something. I'm going to post it on IG too, so it's not going to be just you, 35 guys or 35 guys and girls.
Yeah,
it's going to be on IG too.
Yeah. Whoa. Why don't we do something easier where people aren't just trying to spell pumpernickel?
I don't care if it's spelled right.
They got 2 days to look it up.
Yeah, but it's only when I ask for it. It doesn't matter. You can't just show up in the middle of the show and just say it. Hey,
that's what they're going to do, right? You do know they're just going to spam.
It's the first time, the first name who does it after I ask for it in the middle of the show because I do ask for it during the show.
This sounds like a terrible idea.
It is it's complicated.
It's a bad idea.
I had a dozen things. I had a dozen.
This is
just a bad idea. This is not going to work.
It's gonna work.
It's on me. It's my.
Someone's gonna get a prize.
Yeah, exactly. I'll figure it out.
It's for fun.
Over quarter or something. Very good job.
Yeah, Ed, make sure you get me your info so I can mail you the one that you won, number 12. And then we got 5 left.
Holy shit,
one's going on Friday.
Let's go.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys on Sunday when we'll definitely be giving something away. And check out SNS on Saturday as well. Saturday night special.
And Friday, check out the MCM. Okay.
Well, that's where you're going to get a free gift. Pumpernickel.
But Sunday is probably the better of the shows out of all of them any damn way. So
Pumpernickel Friday. Pumpernickel Friday. Sunday, just show up. And Saturday, well, just show up too.